You gotta lick it so we can stick it. You gotta get it soft and wet so we can kick it.
Spit it and stick it.
I'm still getting really bad speeds. Holy shit. What the fuck is going on? What's going on? Oh, I'm back up, but I'm still dropping a lot of frames. What the fuck is happening?
Nothing's downloading, right?
No.
Steam's not updating anything.
Oh no. Hold on. I didn't check. I thought I canceled all the Steam right now, but it's possible Steam just decided it wanted to update shit anyway. Nope, Steam is not doing anything. I have Windows updates disabled and the service is off, so it's not Windows Update.
Yeah, because if you sit too long, I've noticed with Windows updates, they will also slow down your internet.
It doesn't communicate with Windows at all.
Yeah.
I'm about 100% sure.
You updated computer.
I don't update my computer.
What was the last time you updated your computer?
1909. That service pack, 1909.
I was gonna say, sir.
I refuse to update. It's not the updates. I can guarantee you it's not the updates. It's not my computer. It's just something. It's intermittent with my connection. It's network connection. It's not the computer.
Did you solder your Ethernet cord?
Yeah, right.
Just had a big hole in the freaking wiring right now.
But why did you drop firecrackers in the Buick? Why don't you drive the Buick? I could do that. I don't feel like doing that right now.
One of my buddies has a Buick that doesn't run anymore. So 1 year we decided, like sane and logical humans, we are to drop a bunch of firecrackers into it.
I'm golden now.
We dropped one in the coolant tank since it was empty. It launched the coolant cap off and hit me in the face. Luckily, I wear glasses because I'm blind as fuck without them.
That sounds fun.
Yeah, it sounds like a lot of fun, but at the same time, my gosh, you are so lucky.
Double done. I mean, what was wrong with the Buick? Why was it beyond fixing?
Because there was a firework in the coolant. That's why.
Like, was it an engine issue? What kind of engine issue? Was it a blown head gasket? Did they throw a rod? Was it like electrical? Like, because I mean, some of those are pretty easy to fix. And you can bring them back.
There was a firework in the coolant. What are you not understanding about?
No, I say easy to fix. Like I would be the one fixing them, but like, there are a master mechanic. They can't do a fucking simple switching circuit. I'm angry. Because it should have been easy and it should have worked, and I don't know why it's not working, and it's just making me more and more angry.
Do you want a hug?
No! Yes.
Yeah! Knew if I waited long enough.
All right.
Say your line.
I said it like an hour ago. I said it when the first time you brought it up.
Say it again.
Call to the Chund!
Say it again, but sexy.
Fuck you disgusting little freak.
Yeah. Now spit on me, Judge. Spit on me.
I'm just a little freak. December 28th, 2:24 p.m., District Court Defendant in Lobby number 2. I'm sorry, right? Why is the intense music still on?
I don't know.
I've just wasted all your effort. Ah, buddy. Mr. Edgeworth, I don't believe it, sir. What the fuck is that? That's right, pal. I mean, you did kill your dad. I didn't want to believe it myself, detective. But it's the truth. I deserve to be punished. Murder is murder, no matter the circumstances. That's not true.
I mean,
If you did, in fact, murder this person, there's a difference between murder and manslaughter and accidental
murder
discharge of a weapon.
yes,
Like,
murder is murder.
murder, murder, murder. Kill, kill, kill.
Murder. Murder, murder.
This is crazy. Just fucking crazy. He's yelling again. Nick, what are you doing? Put your penis away.
Oh, I'm jerking off. Oh. I
Oh,
was just reading through the gore record one more. Wow. Well, I'm getting my case ready. Oh, my penis.
your case for what? We've adjourned. We're done. He got off.
It's obvious. I'm going to prove that Miles Edgy is innocent.
Ah! What are you talking about, pal? He just admitted to it. He confessed that he did it in court. I'm sorry. Oh, that's not you. That's not me. That's you.
I'm sorry, Edgy. Won't slay my life, you filthy.
I am very sorry, Phoenix.
Well, I don't believe your nightmare.
What?
Did we do this?
Yeah, we did. It just wasn't. It wasn't a checkpoint or anything.
Did I not save?
Oh.
Huh.
You're in control.
Am I? Well, it's just a dream. It's not real. Truth is right here in the gore record. On the case, tighten your belts and drop your pants. A real fight is just beginning. I'll prove you're innocent. Just make me out.
Right. Right. He just starts singing. December 28th, 2:30 p.m., District Court, courtroom number 3. They're really working fast, huh? What is this, the fucking courts from Back to the Future? Now then, I would like to resume our trial. You adjourned and made a judgment on the last case. This is not you can't resume something you've already adjourned.
Oh, Judgy. Oh, can I call you Judgy? Judgy. Oh, I just want to state, I win. Yeah, that's how we're doing stuff. I win.
I declare.
I win.
I declare that I win. I have a whole thing of pulled pork from the barbecue today.
Oh my gosh.
I'm gonna eat some of it right now. Continue.
I hate you. Hey, gosh, damn, yes, Vince, you are lucky.
Yeah, you are. You are lucky.
You could, like, you know, lost an eye. Oh, I remember what happened.
I see. Does the
We
defense
lost.
have any objections? No, he didn't.
Yes, that's what happened last time that we played this. We didn't save, and we lost, and it took us back to our last save, which was
Right, and we said,
here,
fuck it.
And
Yeah.
then we rage quit because it was like 5 in the morning.
Right.
Yeah.
That sounds about
what
right.
happened. Yeah. Now it's all coming back. The flashbacks, the anger. All your other...
Von Karma, you knew this was going to happen from the very beginning, didn't you? Very well. Miles Edgeworth, Will. Oh, but it was Will Miles Edgeworth. Will Miles.
His name is Will?
It looks like it. Will Miles Edgeworth take the stand? I'm eating pork. Wait for me.
That would not surprise me. Honestly, that judge just pulled out Like
Oh, a pig, a
horse
roasting
eating it.
pig. It just comes up on a conveyor, still like on the spit.
I can see him like with the pepper like pepper sausage, just like the whole sausage just eating it,
Yeah.
shoving it down his throat.
I'm not eating this with my fingers when I have a fork sitting directly in front of me.
I hate you.
Miles Edgeworth, I am a prosecuting attorney. It is correct. When Edgeworth was telling me yesterday about his dream, I noticed something because I'm smart.
Can we smack this judge?
We need to. One detail didn't quite fit. That will be the key, but only if I can get it to work. Please stop being an idiot. Stop talking to yourself. I fucking hate you. Ah! Just like attacks him.
Why aren't you in school?
You pulled me out of school, you fuck! You're the adult in this fucking situation! You signed me out of school! You got me here! I should be learning math, you fuck!
Oh, I don't remember any of that. Well, I miss your sister. She had big titties.
You're a fucking freak!
That's what your sister used to say. Now she's dead.
That day I had gone to the courtroom to observe one of my father's trials. As we went to leave, an earthquake struck, trapping us in an elevator. An airtight elevator that just so happened to be put in. My father and Mr. Yogi lost their composure and began to argue. Just then, something heavy fell at my feet. It was God laying his penis upon me.
Oh.
I picked it up and I threw his penis at Mr. Yogi. Threw it like he wanted. I wanted to stop them from fighting.
His mouth makes him look like a wooden.
It does.
Like boy. Wait to see like strings on him.
I have no strings to hold me down. A single moment later, there was a single gunshot. Or a moment later, there was a single gunshot. Then a scream. I gotta stop reading ahead. It was a terrible scream, and I remember it to this day. That's all.
Okay, we know that there was the whole thing with the gun.
You've said nothing incriminating. Go home.
Oh. Your Honor, I win.
And until now, you thought this memory was a dream. We were stuck in an elevator for that. Un momento. We were stuck in that elevator for 5 hours. The oxygen in the elevator ran out, and I lost my memory of the events. So that means you can't be a witness for that. What's up, Magic? Or Wins? Well, I always call you Magic. I'm always used to reading the first part of the thing. Muffin Sir, I don't believe I've asked you how you're doing today yet. I hope you had a good 4th. I slept. Well, actually, okay. So my 4th was okay. I worked on trying to get my bubble gun to work again from like 3 to 10, and then it just completely fell to shit. I have a new motor for it, but I can't get the switching circuit to work. But I slept very well on the 4th, so that was good. I'm doing well. I went to a barbecue this afternoon with a couple friends. It's also people I haven't seen in a long time. I am currently eating some of the pork from that party because my friend made too much and sent it home with everybody. And yes, it was a good day. How was your day, Matt? Wins. Very well. I'm going to drink strawberry lemonade now. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination, please.
Well, Your Honor.
Dude, Wawa strawberry lemonade, fucking banging. That day I had gone to the courtroom to observe one of my father's trials.
Okay, well, we know...
We had presented some evidence that we thought would work, and it didn't work.
There, okay. First off, I'm fucking...
Saving. Oh my god, this is so good. He smoked the fucking the pork.
Was this...
Why don't you push him on this? Oh, yeah, that's right. We presented the gun because it was only fired once.
No, it was this picture because there was two holes.
Right. One in his neck.
I remember there was something with that. Oh, no, fire once.
Oh, pork is good. I'm hungry.
You can eat your pork later.
I'm porking the pork. Yes.
I'm the only one you should be porking right now.
Muffin, sir. Oh, I thought you were gonna say you don't. I only half read your message. I'm sorry, Wins. I think after I threw it, I lost consciousness. Since then, they've echoed in my head every day. That gunshot and the horrible scream.
Oh, Graham. Yeah, because that means that his father was only shot, not the window. Oh, there was only one gunshot.
Yes, I'm sure of that. Oh my god, this pork is so fucking good. I heard the shot and the scream. Then everything faded. I was unconscious until the rescuers came. I see.
Well, Your Honor, unfortunately, you don't. You're blind. Well, go look at this. Looks like that guy. This is a photograph of the scene of crime 15 years ago.
Hey, Wins, that sounds like a good time to me. That sounds like a great time. I'm glad your fourth went well.
Yeah.
And in it lies a clear contradiction to our daughter's testimony.
Well, jeez, that's about me.
Well, I can see the victim, Gregory Edgeworth, lying there dead like his career. But what do you mean, a contradiction?
Like, of course his career is dead. He's dead. Well, it's not like he's gonna become a zombie lawyer. I could watch a zombie
Just
lawyer.
as I thought, the judge is clueless, as always. Says the judge a contradiction in the photo. The glass?
Well, so be obvious the contradiction is here.
I see a bullet hole in the door.
Your Honor, the door didn't yell ow when it was shot.
I think that's what he does.
She testifies that there was only one gunshot. However, according to this photograph, not one but two shots were fired.
And according to the evidence, 3 shots were fired.
Other hit the elevator door. Well, I ask you then, why was Edgy only hear one gunshot?
Okay, prove that it wasn't there. It's more likely that the hole wasn't, or prove that the hole was there beforehand. Because it's more likely that the hole wasn't there beforehand.
Well, I guess I fucked up.
I mean, no. Or who would? Do we have like testimony from someone or? Oh, that's the wrong murder. Wait. That's the wrong weapon, though. That's the gun.
The right one.
That's the gun from Arcade.
Yeah, but that was the same gun that was used.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, if I remember that correctly.
Oh my god. I just ate like a pound of pork.
Jeez. Oh! Yeah!
No clues found on scene.
No! Because the air was depleted.
Oh! So it had to be, yeah. Right, go for it. I agree. So present that and they'll ask what page.
First page. I think I'll be able to show you proof.
Now, Mr. Von Karma, save your surprise for after you've seen the evidence. Very well, Mr. Wright. Show us your proof. What do you have that proves the bullet in the door wasn't related to the incident?
Yeah, one. Or is it two? Because two says that it was shot twice.
Hold on. Go to the end. I say you do the first one.
Page one? Okay.
Yeah.
Lazarus in this file.
It's the fucking case file for this, what we're talking about. What the fuck are you talking about? It's completely relevant evidence. It's a good thing that you don't accept evidence at all. The judge has to accept the evidence, so fuck off. Case summary. Mr. Wright, please think how we feel having to look at this evidence time and time again. Every time it's not ridiculous. What are you talking about?
Yeah, it's not.
It says the oxygen was depleted. That means couldn't have been a hole in the door. I don't know why it was airtight to begin with, but what the fuck are you talking about?
Oh my gosh.
You're an idiot.
Do you guys not know what airtight means?
All right, I'm gonna look this up, and then I'm not gonna tell you, but I'm probably gonna be pissed.
I'm gonna try two. Well, I got the victim down on this file. Says a quiet.
Oh, you got it.
The murder weapon was fired twice. Drift. I drift.
Drift.
Some frog rain for you, drift. Lyle's Edgy's only heard one gunshot. Yet the murder weapon was fired twice.
Why does that have to do with it? What are you talking about? I mean, order me a sandwich and a blowjob. Oh my God! Can't use rating. What the fuck? Welcome in, Raiders.
It's just weird hearing. It's always JD.
I know. Cantu.
JD! How you doing, JD? Oh, gosh damn. Gosh damn, you and Minnie were on for a long time.
Welcome, Raiders. Welcome.
How was Repo? How was Repo? How was all the shenanigans? Minnie!
Mini me. Ooh.
6 hours. Gosh.
Damn. All right. Hell yeah.
6 hours stream to welcome Minnie back to streaming. And
Welcome back.
Minnie.
Welcome the fuck back.
Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back.
That was nowhere near the tune for that.
I don't fucking care. You didn't even try. Fuck off.
Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back.
Nah, that still sounds like shit. Fuck you too. Sounds like shit. You should be ashamed of yourself.
I want to watch Welcome Back, Cotter.
Damn right. Great show. Sorry.
Oh, I forgot to shout out Minnie. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, you whore.
I didn't see the second raid. I'm sorry, Minnie.
My gosh. Do better.
I'll go spank myself.
If you guys have not followed JD or Minnie, please go
follow them.
Both absolutely wonderful people and amazing friends. Please show them love. And Minnie has came back. Finally.
Minnie has came.
Years
Minnie came.
of not streaming. Minnie has returned. Just never have Minnie have like 5 edibles because then she'll destroy her computer. Welcome back, Minnie. Wasn't my total fault. That was also Death Cookie. Laddie Shady. That's also
Pookie Bear.
How was Repo? How was everything? What are you guys up to in the Repo? How far did you guys make it?
Mr. Knight, what are you driving at?
No,
Why are you driving in the courtroom?
Nothing. Well, I'm not driving anything. I drive a bicycle to work and everything. So, I mean... Simple, Your Honor.
It goes, Minnie. It goes.
Good, just filed a place in Borderlands 2. Probably gonna fetch... Ooh, nice, Drip.
Nice.
Happy to hear you doing good. Welcome back, Minnie! Welcome back, Minnie!
Minnie.
Hi, Minnie.
Minnie.
How have you been, Minnie, anyway? How have you been? What have you been up to? And how was hanging out with JD for 6 hours? I hope he was
Hanging out with Cantu.
I hear Cantu and my brain just goes to Firefly instead.
How dare you?
I wanna watch Firefly. What do you mean, how dare? Firefly is one of the best sci-fi shows ever.
How dare you?
How dare you for not watching Firefly?
How dare you?
Yeah, exactly.
How dare you?
Exactly. Exactly.
How dare you?
Exactly. Still haven't even watched Firefly.
Minnie, can you help me build my switching circuit? Can you help me? My transistor's not transistoring.
I need to teach my transistor to be more like a transistor, and
I needed to.
things I wanted to do.
I need the dump voltage to be right, and it's not working, and it's not connecting across, and it's just dying, and I'm sad.
When I asked AI, it told me I was dumb.
That is true. That did happen. It said I was learning in a very condescending tone.
Very condescending.
Oh, good. The user is learning.
Oh boy. Very much so. Like I felt insulted for nothing when I read that.
I got the last one wired up just fine.
After I insulted you multiple times. Oh gosh damn it. So Minnie, what's your schedule gonna be? When are you streaming again? And JD, when are you streaming again? Also, JD, how's the voice acting and everything? Tell us updates. How's all that been going?
Update.
Well, simple, Your Honor. Well, at the time of this, 2 shots were fired. One went into Gregory Edgy's heart, and he died. Well, other at the elevator door. Remember that the defendant lost consciousness right after a shot he fired right out.
I wouldn't call that him shooting it. He threw the gun. I mean...
I shot him in cold blood and then passed out. I must agree that the second shot was fired by someone else.
Mondays are always good. Mr. Right! But who could that someone else be? I don't know. The only other person in the fucking car?
Car?
They're in the car, the elevator car. It's called a car.
Okay.
Don't fucking talk to me like that. Don't look at me with that tone.
I'm just saying, I don't think I've ever met a person who's like, hey, let's get in the elevator car.
It's called a car.
Okay, it might be. Just saying, I don't believe I've ever met a person that's actually called an elevator car.
Then you don't hang out with the right people. I'm sorry to hear that you're out of a job. That sucks.
Oh shit, I'm sorry to hear that too, Minnie. Crap. Who do we have to burn?
What company are we burning down right now?
With them inside.
Oh, absolutely. Then we're absolutely burning them down. If it was just layoffs.
Gosh, yeah, layoffs.
That's fucking worse.
They should have laid off Miranda.
So that means
Miranda.
That means they had no reason to fire you. Like, it's fucked up. Like, yeah. No, let's burn them down.
Yeah. They should have let off Miranda. I mean, she doesn't do anything. She's
but you were working with a veterinarian. So if we do that, we might burn the animals.
Okay, we save the animals and then we burn the people.
Where are we gonna put the animals? We're gonna put them in some place nice.
I don't know. We'll put them in Miranda's house because we're gonna burn the place down with her inside.
Okay, let's do it.
Yeah, we'll put all the animals in Miranda's house, and then we'll burn down.
Yeah, but then who's gonna take care of them? And that's not gonna be enough room.
What do you want me to do? What do you want me to do? Do you want me to save Miranda so now she has to take care of the animals?
Yeah, we'll put a bomb collar on her so that she has to do shit.
Fine, Miranda can live. We'll wait until Miranda. We'll figure out how to get Miranda out of the vet and have her go.
I mean, Miranda's an asshole anyway.
And I mean, she is. She's always on her fucking phone. She should have been laid off so Minnie could keep her.
No, but she knows.
I mean,
but she knows the owner, you know. So it's like, fuck.
Well, yeah, I mean that's why she's even more of a bitch.
She's a fucking nepo baby.
Yeah, fucking nepo.
Right, Minnie? Miranda's a bitch.
Yeah, fuck Miranda. We all hate Miranda here. All the bros hate Miranda.
She never knows what to do with a thermometer when they want to take the temperature of the animals. I heard she stuck it up her own ass.
Just imagining like Minnie's old job getting like review bombed.
Fucking Miranda.
Fuck Miranda.
Miranda was the worst vet tech I've ever seen. She did not yell at me, called me racial slurs as I was leaving.
The owner's just like, the fuck is Miranda?
I kind of wish we had that kind of movement. It would be
Start an entire protest to have Miranda fired.
Hashtag Miranda's over. Hashtag Miranda's over. Hold up signs outside.
That would be the best. Because fuck that place.
Hashtag Miranda the Hun. It would be fucked up though if Minnie said they had a person who worked there named Miranda. How did you know Miranda?
Fucking Miranda.
It's always a Miranda or a Chester. Mirandas and Chesters.
I don't even know why the name Miranda popped in my head outside. There was a girl named Miranda in my elementary school.
Poor Miranda on her first day. She was your replacement. She was your replacement. You get a phone call from your old job. How did you know Miranda was your replacement? Did you know we were doing this?
Oh, geez, shit. She would be traumatized.
Cheese doesn't take shit.
I mean, it can.
No, it doesn't have a bowel or a digestive tract.
How do you know? What are you, a biologist? Look at you, Mr. Biologist over
Biologist over here. Whoa. Check out the big brains on Miranda.
Look at the big brains on Miranda.
I just realized how low you are compared to me.
Well, go fuck yourself.
People could probably barely hear you. I'm like almost peaking and you're like negative 25.
I hate you so much. John Marker is really bad here. It's probably gonna be a while before I can get back into blank. Oh.
Yeah, jobs are crap right now. I hear that.
I would say you can get a job in America, but
we're
we're burning right now.
We have just let the God King Trump do whatever the fuck he wants after passing his bill. So now there's no recourse for him to do anything. So he can just do whatever the fuck he wants now. Like legitimately, this is the country's in trouble, and there's no other way to fix it other than a violent revolt, and it's probably not going to happen.
Fucking Miranda.
It's Miranda's fucking fault. Fucking Miranda.
Fucking Miranda's fault.
She was the deciding vote on the bill.
What a bitch.
Actually, that was JD Vance. He was the deciding vote on the bill because they got to a tie, and since JD Vance is the vice president, he got to put in his vote because that's one of the things the vice president has.
That was seldom that actually happened.
It does not happen very often. No, it's very, very rare that happens.
I remember 8th grade. Yeah, 8th grade. My 8th grade history teacher was saying to us at one point, he was like, I would never want to be the president. The president has work to do. The president has shit to do. The vice president, that's the job you should be looking for. Because you get paid nearly the same amount as the president, and you don't have to do anything. Like, your only role is to break a tie in Congress. And that never happens. So, like, it's the best job in the world. You just get to put your feet up and play PlayStation all day long. That was what he told us, and I love that.
That's also, I mean, I guess it's kind of true, but the president these days doesn't.
100%
Our president doesn't do shit right now. He just does nothing. He just says, "Oh, we're gonna do this," and then everyone says, "Oh, good job, yay, let's do that," and then it tanks the economy, and then nobody gives a fuck. So I'm kind of pissed.
Alex!
Hi, Alex. I'm moving to the UK, Alex. It's not much better, but
Lucky. My family can't.
oh yay! I wish I could afford to move out of the country, honestly.
Alex, how much do I have to pay you to kill the crows so that my family can move to Britain? The royal family falls, I can move back.
Come to Dorset, we can hang. We can hang the crows?
Yes, kill the crows. I need the crows dead.
The crows at the Tower of London?
Probably it would need a better bow. I could get you a bow.
We can send a bow. We can send a bow across the.
I could get you a good bow.
We'll just order one from here in your country. It'll be fine. And we'll have it shipped it to you.
I'll just have it Amazon. Gift note. Aim well.
Aim well, and then instructions on how to make exploding tips.
Pictures of the crows dying. Oh gosh, damn it. Next thing you see is Alex on the news being kicked out of the country.
Hey, guess what? I'm moving in. I got added to the list.
Hey, we're treason buddies.
Treason pals.
How you doing, Alex? How is everything? Oh gosh, damn it! All the murderer callers.
To be fair, I hate the king. I mean, he is a pedophile. He is a pedophile. So, I mean,
I hate the whole royal family.
Good reasons for hating the king. Oh, no, you mean the king of the UK? I'm talking about Donald Trump. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I was gonna say
he is a pedophile. Yeah,
remember
there was
Charles being a pedophile?
there were allegations a long time ago, and they got swept under the rug.
He's a nonce.
He's a nonce. He's a nonce. Oh, I'll happily take him out. He's a nonce.
Let's see. Prince Charles letters seeking advice from pedophile Jimmy Savile.
Savile.
He
was like the father of the UK type of guy. He was like he worked with children a lot and donated a lot of funds, and it turns out he was like a notorious predator of children, and nobody found out until he died. It was a big, huge scandal.
So the British Epstein. Got it.
I guess so. I think Epstein might have been a little bit worse, but I'm gonna go pass out. Hey, listen, have a good night. D stream. Have a good night. It's good to talk to you.
Yeah. Wait. Shit, Mitty. It's like almost 4 o'clock. Go to sleep. What are you doing, Mitty? Go to sleep. Night, Mitty.
Have a good night.
See you soon. Night. And welcome back again.
Viking, there's a line to read.
Sorry, I was
reading up about Prince Charles being a pedophile.
And about, I guess, his son, Andrew, right? Prince Andrew.
Yeah.
Right? Was he excommunicated?
I don't remember. I don't care.
I think he was. I have no idea.
Even if I cared politically, I don't give a shit about religion, so I'd be excommunicated. It doesn't do anything.
What does religion have to do with?
Excommunication is being you were no longer welcome in the church. That's what excommunication is. That means the church, you are now shunned from the church. Like there's a whole big thing with, like, you know, if the Pope excommunicates you, you can no longer be part of that religion, and you're doomed to hell.
Is it just a church?
That's where the term comes from. I don't know if it's used in any other context. The only other context I've ever heard of was it being used for the church, being excommunicated.
Well, wasn't he kicked out of the royal family?
He was disowned. He was pretty much disowned by the family. Okay. Is he the one who married an American? Who was that one?
No, that's the other.
The cool one? The one that moved to the U.S.?
That's the cool one. We're actually watching. My wife is watching the show Suits, which
Harry
she is on. Yeah, Harry. Yeah. But they left. Like
Oh
they're
yeah,
not
no,
the
he
villain, but
no,
they
he
just
he moved. Yeah, he doesn't want to be
left
there.
the royal family.
And
They were
there's
like,
nothing wrong with
we
that.
don't want anything.
Well, I mean, I would want to get as far away from that fucking family as possible too, unless I wanted
Whoa.
power, I guess. But
Well, if you watch the show Suits, the more I watch this show, the more I'm like, I see why they left the family. I feel like there's quite a few scenes with his wife that his parents would not be okay with a princess doing.
the royal family
So,
treated his
like,
wife very much like his mother, and we all saw the same repeats.
yeah,
I don't know what that means.
Diana.
Oh. Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could see that. Hmm.
Because she's not royalty or anything. She's just
Right.
an American actress.
Well, the thing with Diana was she was like for the people too. She was all about helping people.
Yeah. And then
It's amazing how that works out. You know, people who actually preach, hey, let's all be friends and not try to kill each other and not try to demean each other and kind of just try to work together and be powerful as people, and then they end up getting shot for some weird reason.
Diana's queen. Diana should have been queen. Yeah.
Lady D.
They're not even like Harry. And the only reason I know this is because my wife and my mother were talking about the royal family like a week ago or something. I looked it up. They're like Harry is fourth in line, fifth in line to be king after like 3 children. So like there's barely a chance of him actually becoming king. So there's like no point.
Well, it's largely ceremonial anyway. I mean, they have a lot of power, like in the sway of like courts and stuff. But I mean, like,
I don't even think so anymore. I'm quite.
it's
I mean,
it's just
Alex,
like
Alex,
reputational.
You would honestly know, but from my understanding, the royal family has like no say in anything anymore. They're just like celebrities, basically.
Right. They're
like,
they're heads of house, but they don't do anything. They can't make any laws, but they can
they
influence.
No laws, they don't.
They can influence the prime minister, though.
Well, yeah, because they're royalty just as much as we have, celebrities that influence our fucking government. So, Charles already dropped the ball with her. Not even that fucking dropped into the deepest ocean. I only know as technically part of it, but yeah, they don't do much. But Parliament has to listen to them. Parliament does still have to listen.
That's
to them.
stupid. That's a bad idea.
I thought Parliament just like completely cut them out.
I thought Parliament was run by George Clinton, but Parliament Funkadelic, like the best band ever. I'm just gonna drop a I'm just gonna drop a 60s funk band joke in there that everyone's gonna get off the bat. The case summary, that's on page 1. We tried that. You said no.
I was gonna insult you, but I couldn't remember his fucking name. The guy who made Family Guy.
Oh, Seth MacFarlane.
Yeah, I knew it was Seth. I just couldn't. yeah, fucking. Because that's all he does. At least an older Family Guy. It was all just pop references from like the 60s and 50s and 40s and shit that he enjoyed and he put into the show, and no one fucking watching Family Guy got the references because it's Family
Guy. If you do ever listen to P-Funk, listen to Maggot Brain. That record's awesome.
Nope, we have our prime minister who sees the king every however long, and the king gets documents of everything going on in Parliament, and if he disagrees with something, he can stop it
Wow,
going
that's
through.
fucked.
Wow.
I'm sorry, Alex. I mean, I guess it's kind of the same here right now, but like, that's stupid. That's
I
stupid.
mean, I guess it's
It's
exactly the same, except for Alex doesn't get to vote on
on
the asshole who's saying
who says yes or no.
Yeah. Other than that, it's honestly exactly
Right.
the same.
The House and the Senate are your parliament, and then you have the president who can veto bills if they want to.
They're not meant to, but they can. So
Yeah, that's exactly our country.
Yeah, so basically the prime minister and parliament are just a bunch of little bitches, and they're still just going along with tradition, even though they're not really supposed to, because they're bitches.
All those UK bitches.
Don't worry, Alex. I'll get rid of the crows.
I want to watch this movie I've been watching clips of, and it looks like it's going to be kind of stupid but kind of good. And there's this scene with Colin Farrell, the Irish dude from like SWAT and everything.
Okay.
And he's sitting in line to get a sandwich, and these like UK like thug kids with like knives and shit behind him, and they cut him in line. And the whole scene is him just insulting them. And they go to pull a knife on him, and he's like, "You better back off, or I'll wet you." He's like, "You couldn't wet your pants." It was just really good. Because it means he's gonna cut him. He'll wet him. He'll cut him. I know it's weird. It's a weird slang, but he does have a point. Don't we have a bullet in our inventory from that?
I think from the guy.
Ding.
Because the bit that claimed any entity's life was a wildlife entity and the fact that tooth and the tooth. Because I said so. Even undoubtedly something else that may have been hurt in the door, like a penis.
That is not compelling evidence. It's not evidence to the opposite. What the fuck are you talking about? You offered no evidence except for conjecture.
My evidence is what I say is evidence. And I say
Order!
evidence.
I will have order! Mr. Wright has proven one thing to us clearly. That the murder weapon was fired twice at the time of the incident. No, he hasn't. None of that happened. We just said that there was a huge possibility that there were 2 bullets fired. There's no. However, I don't want to argue with him anymore. As Mr. Von I'm arguing with the machine. Never mind. As Mr. Von Karma says, the second bullet fired was not found.
At least this machine doesn't get sassy with you.
That's true. It doesn't call me an idiot. Oh, bless your heart. It's highly unlikely that the police merely overlooked the second bullet.
Have you seen these police?
So all we have is the single bullet fired. I'm afraid I have to discount the defenses. Are you out of your fucking mind? Why? What the fuck are you? You are the worst judge on the planet. Are you getting like blowjobs from the other guy? Like, what the fuck is going on? I don't understand how you could be in this position and be this stupid. I bet you praise the judge. I bet you praise him with your mouth every day. Oh, how did this happen? I don't believe that second bullet didn't exist. Was I wrong? Have I been wrong about this whole incident? What are you doing, Nick? You're embarrassing me! Ah!
You doing, Maya?
Why aren't you raising an objection?
I don't know. Oh, I'm sorry, Maya.
What?
Well, it's like I was wrong.
Nick!
Well, the second bully wasn't there. This all just conjecture or nothing.
No! But you said you did, Nick! You said you did it! I'm gonna bite out your throat! Ah!
Well, I also said Santa Claus was gonna show up, and he died. Just like your sister. No. Well, I'm sorry. Oh, when I saw the photograph,
Photograph?
I
love that. I love that. The photograph?
I was so certain of it. I thought I won. I thought there was another person, someone else, who fired the killing shot. What now? Well,
No, you weren't.
Simple. Clearly, I'm just a simpleton.
So not only is he an idiot, he also is an idiot with no confidence.
Yep, for 15 years.
Nick, let me talk to you very slowly now. Well, it seems we have finally cleared up this incident. Only one bullet was found at the scene of the crime. That shot was fired by Miles Edgeworth. I would like to ask one thing of Miles Edgeworth before passing a verdict.
Well, was it nappy time for you, Judgy?
That came out of absolute left field. I don't know where that yawn came from. It was like suddenly, you need to yawn now.
It's sleep time.
Have you been paying attention to the trial so far? Have you? The fuck?
No.
Yes, Your Honor. Do you have any objections? Of course he doesn't. He's convinced that he killed his father. No, I do not. So you killed your father, though that was not your intention. Yes, I did. You know, that wouldn't be like, most judges would be like, all right, well, you were a child. It was an accident. This is 15 years old. I'm just going to say that no court time. Done. Like, what's what they do with shit like this? Unless you're black.
Or not rich.
Or not rich, fair.
Or you can live in an area where the judge is getting paid by the local prison.
That's a lot of places now.
Yep.
Ah.
America decided to capitalize our prison system.
Privatized prisons. Such a great idea. There's no financial incentive for them to jail people, is there? They don't pay the police off all the time to fucking get them. Our country's on fire. Help us. You know what? UK, come invade. Come on. Can't be much worse. Just we have the weakest president we've ever had. I'm sure you could win.
I said this back in like 2020. Actually probably before that, 2016. I don't remember
2016 was when he was put in the first time.
I said it. Oh no, then yeah, it was like 2020 or whatever when I had said that we should just skip. We should just let's not have an election. Let's just have Britain be in charge again, and we'll do that for 4 years, and we'll see if we like it. And if we're happy still becoming a colony again, then we could just stay like that. You know, if it doesn't work out, then you know we'll break apart and we'll do our elections again and everything. But I think it's a perfect time for us to just not and just become a colony again under British rule. I still think it's a good time. it's still a good time for us to just, go, hey, you remember that whole rebellion thing?
Let's have just one more
Hand that
try.
out."
Can we just try for like 4 more years just to see? We're gonna tip our toes in the
Yeah,
tyranny thing.
I wasn't. We weren't ready for a commitment back then, but now
Now, baby, I gotta come back.
We've grown, and we're thinking about all the good times that we had, and we were kind of dicks back then.
I mean, we really
You
like tea
know,
now.
It wasn't you, it was definitely us, and we've grown. We've grown as a country, and we think we can make this relationship work better.
If that ever like did happen like that, it would be exactly like an abusive relationship. It would be, we'd bring them back, and then 4 years later we'd have another revolt, and it'd be the same cycle that happens every single time.
Every 200 years, America and Britain reunite, only for a war to break out again.
Reach out and touch fate.
It just becomes a traditional thing every 200 years.
I had a relationship like that.
Kill each other. 200 years?
Not for 200 years, but it was over the course of a couple years.
I was gonna say, you two are immortal?
Yes. You didn't know that?
Oh gosh, you guys like that fucking shitty.
Are you not?
Are
Are you not a Twilight fan?
I don't know. I think I've died more times than you.
I'm Sparkly Vampire Man to her Bella.
Well, I'm leaving.
I couldn't think of a Sparkly Vampire.
Sir, we cannot be friends. Not at all.
Twilight is garbage.
Oh, it's so bad. And I didn't even watch it or read anything of it. I just know it's so bad because I watch YouTube videos, and I'm quite sure those YouTube videos are right.
Oh no. It's happening again. He's accepted the guild. Oh my God, I'm in love with him.
Oh.
It's happening again.
Oh.
Very well. The statute of limitations of the murder of Gregory Edgeworth runs out today. Therefore, I must... No, what the fuck? No, you mustn't. You have no evidence to do that.
Filibuster.
You just start talking until midnight. Therefore, I must pronounce the verdict on the defendant today, right here, in my pants.
Honestly, that wouldn't surprise me for this game, too. Well, Your Honor, you can't, because it's actually 12:01, so it's past the statute of limitations, and you go.
Happy Statute of Limitations Day! Indeed. Sorry, I needed water. Does anyone have any objections? I've been here before. It's just like my first day in court. Burger King foot lettuce. There are so many things I know I should be saying, but my mind's gone blank. I can't find the words. You've never seen Burger King foot lettuce?
I don't think I want to.
It was a countdown. This guy had a voice like that. It was like a really shitty reading voice, and he was talking about. There was a picture he showed up about a kid standing in the Burger King lettuce bins, and he's like, number 15, Burger King foot lettuce, and it's pretty funny, and he's just been a meme ever since. Burger King foot lettuce. I mean, yeah, I have an objection. Your court sucks.
Your Honor.
You're a piece of shit.
I object. Oh.
You know, you're not supposed to say that. The judge is supposed to say that. Nick! I don't know. This case is not perfect. What the fuck do you think is a perfect case? No, Phoenix, I will not read this in a silly voice. You're wrong. Shut the fuck up. Oh, no!
No! I must
It
live.
must exist. The second bullet.
Titties! No, it was Titties McGee from back from the dead. No, what? What did you just say?
Nothing! The second bullet must exist. But where? Someone took it. Oh, did you hear a hot woman? It seems waiting is not going to produce any answers for Mr. Wright.
Liar!
He just said not to wait.
I say wait. One second bullet, I can stand.
What? But you've just heard proof that it doesn't exist. No, I didn't. There's a guy who said that. That's it.
I realize that, Your Honor.
I literally have a photo that has a guy with a bullet wound and a bullet shot into a fucking glass. Like, that's not enough evidence, but it's more evidence than a guy just saying, hey, there's only one bullet.
Shot through your heart.
And you're too late. You give love a bad name.
Kiss me.
I'm really grasping here.
Oh, it's that someone took it from the scene of the crime. That's what happened, and they won't give it back to me, and they're being mean, Your Honor. They'll play nice.
But who? We're going to blame the prosecutor.
Oh, the murderer.
The murderer.
Well, the murderer.
Oh.
Clearly. Well, I'm still thinking about that.
You don't say that out loud. I'll allow it. So the criminal took the second bullet. But why? I don't know. So they didn't have to fucking do this shit? First of all, how would they have found it? It's not easy to find a stray bullet, Mr. Wright. Well, one of them was in a man. And when the other one was...
What?
I don't know. Was there some pressing need for the murderer to search for the bullet? The murderer had to find it. Yeah.
My brain literally just went to Austin Powers. That's a man. Oh my gosh. Oh, of course, there was a need. That's why they took it.
To hide the evidence. Gah! Meh.
Well, Ray's the murderer took the bullet away from the scene. What is?
I mean, both are true. What do you mean? The bullet is proof, and the murderer could have been cautious. I think that might have been too easy.
The bullet will be used as proof.
Proof? Of what? It's not like we're having a trial about this.
Well, that was a special bullet, so they took it.
The magic one? The one shot from the grassy knoll?
Wow, I just lost his voice.
Okay. Get the proof and a second as well.
Oh.
Because they didn't have time to cut open a corpse. Mr. Wright, have you really thought this through? I'm going to have to penalize you. So we're right. We just have to select the other answer, I guess. He didn't need it. That's the only other option. So, oh wait, no, did we have to say had to find it, or did we have to say didn't need it?
Well, no, there was another option for the murderer had to find it, too.
Well, why don't we do, because we're going to fail anyway. Oh, save it right here.
Oh.
The murderer was cautious.
Oh, the murderer was very cautious, sort, you see. That's why the murderer had to search for the bullet.
That's not a response.
What the penis?
You're a penis.
Here you go, Wins. Here's the frog brain.
I wish I had my bubble gun back. Why is he guilty?
We lost.
Yes. Hold control for me, please. Because it's either control or shift that'll skip everything.
Oh.
Ah, never mind. It was a short one. I have an objection.
Is that where we are?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Just speed on through here. Actually, we're not as far back as I thought we were. I'm really grasping here.
I love the non-context, just like
I know.
animation.
Ooh, ding!
Okay.
The murderer didn't need it.
Okay.
Save it here.
Save.
The murderer didn't need it. Are you a defense or prosecutor for the defense? But the prosecution doesn't make much sense.
I don't know anymore.
Why would the murderer have to spend time to find the bullet to look for the stray bullet? That was not what he said. I don't know why my brain fucked.
I feel like I actually should not have saved over that. So
I think we'll be fine.
Back
I haven't got a clue. What's wrong, Mr. Wright?
Oh, go.
Had to take it. I had to take it. The murderer. What does this mean? You're thinking too normal. Think crazy. This is definitely a voice in your head you need to listen to. Don't think why the bullet was taken. Kill the judge.
You have the gun.
It's in your pocket with a bullet. Think why the bullet had to be taken. Then take me.
Cut out.
He starts,
Mia told me to kill you.
Mr. Wright.
Mia sends her regards, Judge.
And he's just clicking an empty gun. And he throws it at his head.
Throws it at the ground.
And then it actually goes off.
Oh, Your Honor.
I have no idea what the fuck I'm doing. This is just me.
Well, yeah. Yeah. Well, the murderer had no intention of taking the bullet from the scene. But the murderer had to take that bullet.
Had to, Mr. Wright? What do you mean?
Well, for instance,
For instance, what?
Oh, he's a kleptomaniac. Well, why me the bullet hit the murderer? Yeah, well, all works.
Doesn't the guy have a limp?
It all wraps back around to Yogi Bear.
Yeah, Yogi, that was his name.
Picnic stealing way.
Don't we still have his parrot? Can't the parrot ask? Can't we ask the parrot again?
Can't the parrot ask Yogi?
The bullet hit the murderer.
Let's say, for instance, I am laying there. You would have to take it with you, wouldn't you? Not like you can perform surgery right there.
No shit.
Yeah, no, like taking it out of the chest of a person. You could do that either right there, right? Because I would be performing surgery.
Huh? 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 Wait a second. This isn't science class. I was just taking off the top of my head. I was just talking off the top of my head. I was just taking the top of my head off. I was just talking off the top of my head. But what if that's really what happened?
If your lawyer says just saying to the judge,
You're
I think
fucked.
you're
Yeah,
cooked.
you're done. You're done.
All
All right, Judge, I'm sorry. I'm going to just go.
I question sometimes what my kid learned in school. I feel like I should have homeschooled him. Because it was like a week or so ago. I was at my parents, and I think we were like throwing water balloons or something, and child just goes out of nowhere. Is like, we're cooking, and I'm like, what? What do you mean by that?
Are you cooking
We're
something
cooking.
or are you. What are you doing?
Like, where did you learn that terminology, child?
We're cooked.
Where did you learn that?
I'm too old for that terminology and you're too young for it. So what the fuck is going on?
Yeah, I'm like, oh gosh, he said something today too. I don't remember what it was. It was another slang, and then I was like, where the hell did you hear
These
this?
kids and their new
And
slang.
apparently, he heard it from Peppa Pig. I'm like,
What? You heard slang from Peppa Pig?
Yeah.
So homeschooling wouldn't
what
have helped.
he said. Yeah. Peppa Pig. Fucking Peppa Pig.
Let me get this straight. Not like my penis, because I have erectile dysfunction. So at the time of the murder, the murderer themselves was shot?
I'm almost too old for those words, like right on the edge.
We've got cool words, like diesel. Yo, that's so diesel.
So diesel.
You're such a herb. We had the worst slang. It's so stupid.
Listen, the only thing that we contributed was shorthand on the internet. Okay.
Yeah, fair.
We created your shorthand.
You know where LOL came from? Us.
Us, motherfuckers. AFK. Us. Noobs. Us.
Raffle. Awful ruffle.
I still just hate how it's pronounced Raffle.
LeMayo. Muffin, I need you to start wearing a sideways baseball cap and say that's hella diesel to everything. You know what? Maybe. Next time we go to New York, I'll wear some Janko jeans and like one of those giant jerseys and a sideways baseball cap. Sunglasses. Oh, a G-Unit shirt or like a fucking FUBU shirt, some shit.
Yes.
Oh my god. Yo, that's hella
NWA.
diesel.
A big NWA shirt. Oh no. Well, I guess
I'd be
alone.
dead. Yeah, I'd be dead. I would be shot. Just gonna go with
I would leave you.
I don't know him. He just followed me off the train. I don't.
Oh, who this guy is. Well, stop following me, please.
Look at my drip. I tried to get drip, but they only had swag. That's
Every
not my
time I
that's
think-
not my joke. That's from a guy on YouTube. I can't think of his channel name. I think he's pretty funny though.
Every time I think back in the 90s, everything is just bright colors.
Well, okay. So, I mean, those were popular, but they weren't that popular. I mean, I had one of those jackets, but I mean, they weren't like super popular. The fucking
I was thinking even of our TV shows, everything
Oh,
was
yeah.
bright colors.
I can agree with that.
Like-
Dylan, have you been getting garbage in Pocket
Garbage?
lately?
Oh gosh, yeah.
What is
Yeah,
Pocket?
They
Are you playing Pocket Pool? Why do you have garbage in Pocket Pool? Are
Well,
you
it's
coming? Are you
literally-
coming trash?
damn right.
Um,
They fucked up the pull rates. They fucked up the pull rates. like
how do you
three-
fuck up a
three
pull rate?
patches
You're
ago.
the one controlling the pull. You're playing Pocket Pool. I mean,
I will pocket your pool.
that's not Pocket Pool
Pocket
anymore.
your pool.
I haven't gotten anything in these EV packs. Well, Viking's an EV fucker. He confessed before stream.
What? He convert?
I said I fucked up on confess. Like I said caffet. Cafe. he cafefed all over the EVs. Why can't we go back to that Trump where everything was a joke and there was the cafefe, you know, where everyone thought it was a joke and that he would never actually be voted president? Why can't we go back to that era? That would have been nice. 2015, you know, where everyone thought he was a joke and no one really thought he would ever get any traction. And that was 10 years ago.
Oh, fuck you even more for saying that.
10 years ago. That was a decade ago, Viking.
What was the fucking thing I saw the other day? We are now every day we're closer to
The 50s.
50
Yeah.
than we are to 2000. Yeah, I hate that. I hate that. Oh, I hate that so much.
We'll probably be alive in 2050. Well, I might not be.
Speak for yourself, bitch.
I'm not. I don't think. First of all, I don't think I'm making it much longer. My heart's not happy.
Listen here, bitch. Not dying before I do.
Yeah. See, that's the funny Trump, where he's incompetent and everyone knows it. And then why they voted for him, I have no idea. This is the issue. Democrats and Republicans basically want the same thing. They just hide it in different ways. They both are run by corporations. And they both want to give tax breaks to the upper echelon. Then you have outliers that have to run as Democrats to even be considered as on the ticket, but have completely different, or like, I want to help the middle class, like Bernie Sanders or AOC, where they want to help the middle class. They want to help out and try to like get Medicare for all and shit like that, but they have to be a Democrat because the Democrats and Republicans are the only two fucking parties we have.
And they'll never become president, and they'll never actually succeed anywhere in Congress.
Right. Because they want to help people instead of
Yeah.
grow some imaginary number for a whole bunch of corporations and kill the outlying population of the country.
The problem right now is that we have those radical assholes who are actually doing things in charge, and that's bad.
Oh, no, don't worry. They're getting arrested. So, you know, that's good too. Donald Trump is just arresting mayors and arresting people. It's stupid. It's crazy. This is literally the shit they told you not to forget about when Hitler was around. And they're left with the second bullet still inside him?
You're gonna make me want to drink more.
Thus leaving only one bullet at the crime scene.
Oh, yeah, I guess that's how it will work, yeah.
But there's a problem with that. The other two people rescued from that elevator,
Now
Miles
they better-
Edgeworth and Yanni Yogi, were both unharmed. Ah, they were unharmed, so you think. They checked? So that would mean...
Well, wherever I came from, outside, yeah.
Here's the twist. It's fucking the prosecutor, that's why.
It was the parrot.
I think this is you?
Right inside the elevator. Try to lock him. The boy picks up the pistol.
You know, the boy is a friend of yours that you've known for a long period of time and is in the courtroom.
A pistol discharged when the bullet goes through the elevator door and hits the murderer outside. The boy loses consciousness. And the murderer, all filled with rage and hurt because he's got a hole in him.
Despite all his rage, he's still just a rat in an elevator. Mr. Wright, you are truly the most unpredictable defense attorney I've ever known. If this were a real court, I'd say you're wrong. You have not proven any evidence. But in light of the prosecutor not giving any evidence to his shit, we might as well go with it. So I can tell you're grasping, yet I cannot deny the possibility of what you say. So we're just gonna go with it.
Oh, you just thought there's no murderers, so that means that Edgy is fine. Oh, let's go home.
No one was wounded at the time of the incident? He's right. I can't think of anyone. Didn't Yanni Yogi have a fucking limp?
I don't remember.
Hey, Nick.
No.
I just thought of something really crazy. It was the parrot.
Wait. Well, it was the parrot, wasn't it?
Remember what Mr. Gosberg said yesterday?
Well, that was like 3 weeks ago.
Burger was dealt a blow with perfect smile record. What? It must have been quite a shock for Von Karma. He took a vacation for several months after that, you see. Yes, an unusual event for the man.
Yeah, that's right. He took a vacation because he was shot.
That was the first and only and the last vacation he's taken with his many years of prosecuting.
Prostituting? What?
You see, he's a prostitute. My prostitute.
Oh, Von Karma's a prostitute. Oh.
What if Von Karma was a prostitute and he fucked the other guy and put a bullet in him?
Why? Go walk to school, Maya. Don't. You know what? Maybe school is where you learn this yaoi shit. Oh,
What if
go to school anymore?
What if Von Karma didn't take that vacation because of shock?
Well, I'm not because he was injured from yaoi.
Von Karma, take off your pants. Or your shirt, wherever you were shot.
Oh, show me your penis.
Show me your penis. What did you mean?
Well, I'll take your penis for 500.
Penis for 500. Show me the penis.
Show me the penis. Dang.
Ding. Top answer on the board. Show me penis. And then a picture of a dick comes on. Ah, that's a veiny one.
I feel like we're missing that nowadays. We don't have game shows really anymore.
Yeah, we do. I mean, it's the same ones as they always were. I mean,
Yeah,
Price is Right is still on.
It's not. Yeah, but it's not like back then where it was like that was like peak entertainment. Like
where the host would like manhandle the women and kiss them very uncomfortably all of the time.
I miss game shows. Okay. let's just ignore that.
Hey,
part.
you're a pretty lady. How you doing today? Let me give you a kiss.
Come
Gotta
on
have
out,
that sugar.
toots. Smack her on the butt.
Why don't we get this going?
Yeah. I mean, they don't age well when you look at when you see.
Dude,
like,
the Gong Show was
stuff,
phenomenal.
and
Was phenomenal. I loved the Gong Show.
I liked what was it, Card Shark?
Card Sharks was okay. Card Sharps or Card Sharks, whatever the fuck it was called. That was okay.
Card Sharks. Yeah. With the giant cards, and they had to guess higher or lower. Fucking love that show.
Press Your Luck. Such a
Yeah.
good show. That was like my favorite. Press Your Luck.
Newlyweds.
I didn't like the Newlywed Game. Not a fan.
I like Newlyweds because I learned a lot of like weird terminology from that show.
Where's your favorite place to make whoopee?
Yeah, make whoopee. That was always the...
The 70s were weird.
What is your favorite whoopee position?
Taking out the trash.
I wonder how many divorces.
I know, right?
No.
Oh, my partner does not care about me. Got it.
I know I've seen a few episodes where like
Where
people
they
got
fucking hit him with the
really,
cards. I
really
remember
upset.
there were a few of those. And it was always the guy, too. It was always the guy getting hit with the cards. Oh my God, Wesh is here. Well, hello, Wesh. What's going on? I don't know what I'm doing. Hey, Wesh, make my bubble gun work. It doesn't work anymore. And I fucked up the circuit, and now I don't know why it's not working, and I'm broken inside.
Huh? Oh, there was some divorces. Hold on.
Don't worry about it. It's okay. If you know, you know.
Show became famous for some of the arguments that couples had over incorrect answers in the form of mistaken predictions, and they even led to some divorces.
Fun. Can we have the English version this time, Muffin? That was the English version.
Oh wow, there's like entire posts about like people like getting divorced because of the show.
It's not surprising when you fucking have intimate details of people's relationships brought out on national television where half the time shit can go wrong. Yeah, it's kind of gonna lead to some bullshit. Usually when people go on shows like that, it's because they're kind of not really like serious about their relationships.
Apparently, four marriages got divorced.
Really?
At least that's what I'm finding so far.
I just realized for like the last minute I was itching my balls. Like just going for it. Just like full force.
Just go into town like a fucking dog.
Just scratching. Ball scratcher. Ball scratcher.
Ball scratcher. Ball scratcher.
I was listening to you talk. I'm just like, yeah. I'm just itching. Just like.
It's nice to know my voice makes you want to scratch him, baby.
No, it makes you make me itch. You make me itch, Viking. You are so disgusting. You make me itch.
You know what? That would be more insulting if you didn't fuck up that sentence so badly. If you didn't sound like a freaking Looney Tunes character.
You're a
when you were
Looney
saying
Tunes
that.
character.
You're a Looney Tunes penis.
I'm inflatable?
Oh, only mean one thing.
I want an inflatable penis that looks like a real penis and feels like a real penis.
I mean, You can order that if you want.
No, like attached to me so that I can make it grow. Like I can be. Did you ever see Star Truckers or Space Truckers?
No.
There's a scene in Space Truckers where it's a comedy movie. This guy, he in the beginning of the movie he gets blown up, and then he's like a villain in the second half of the movie. And there's this scene where he's propositioning a woman, and his dick, he has to like pull start his dick. So it's this scene where she's like, "Come on," and he's just trying to pull it and it won't start. It's a really funny. It's a really funny movie. The question is, do you pinch and rub or just full on? Oh yeah, no, I just full on scratch. There's no pinching and rubbing. It's like scratch. I've cut my nuts before.
I've sliced my scrotum in half. From
Although that
scratching.
was because I was shaving them and not because I was itching them. But there was a time where I thought
how about you read your line?
There was a time where I thought you were supposed to shave your balls like really clean all the time. And
I'm not drunk enough.
he was the murderer in the DL6 incident.
Oh, it was the man who shot Gregory Edgy.
Nah, fuck them ingrowing hairs. It was Von Karma! Oh, man! Something wrong, Mr. Wright? You seem dazed.
Oh, Your Honor.
Well, you have indicated the awkward pause after the well. Well, you have indicated the possibility that the murder came from outside. Can you give us a name? We have the metal detector. We're gonna have to use the metal. We're gonna have to use it on his shoulder.
Yeah, we're gonna use it on his penis. We're gonna use it on his penis.
Can you give us the name of the suspects? Uh-oh, should I come out and just say it? Yeah, fucking say it. What other time would you say it? Yeah, save it. Go ahead.
Your Honor, there is a suspect. One lone suspect.
Well, this is certainly interesting news. Very well, Mr. Wright. Who is your suspect?
Vagina.
My head's shaking. For what?
One Garmy.
Von Karma?
Sorry, just music. I love it.
You mean the Von Karma? The prosecutor, the one standing right over there? Meh. You don't object?
I'll go on vacation for several months, starting the day after the incident. Lay yourself on a perfect record. Why would you take such a vacation without any reason?
You didn't. You didn't. Say no.
Oh, but your penis.
Nick! Just yells. Ah! Let's find out who this doctor is. It's no use.
Logic.
I know Von Karma perhaps too well. He's perfect. I wouldn't leave clues. He wouldn't leave clues. He probably didn't undergo surgery. That would leave a doctor as a witness. Grrr, nobody's perfect. So what, Nick? Did Von Karma pull the bullet out by himself? No, he didn't. We have to use the fucking metal detector on him. That's insane! No, he could have. People do it. I mean,
Oh, yeah.
it's
Let me tell
painful,
you.
but you could do it.
Yeah. I mean,
As long as you didn't hit an artery or anything, and it sounds like he didn't. Like, yeah, you could do it.
Yeah. I mean, I cut a heel spur out of my foot. It took me 2 days. You can take a bullet out.
Pussy.
Yeah. Bitch. Should have taken that bullet out. Bitch. It only took me 2 days to cut a heel spur out because I almost passed out the first day from the pain.
So anyway.
A lot of blood. There's also
Next.
a lot of blood. Well, only good enough. Like how we can't just pull bullets out of yourself, silly.
Wait. What does that mean? That the bullet has to be somewhere, but where? Show evidence.
Yes. Well, I like Garmy. Well, prove it. I will use evidence. I know how much you like that. So what?
Oh, it's only a court case. Of course I'm going to use fucking evidence. What the fuck?
Why evidence that proves what Garmy?
Use the metal detector. Use the metal detector. Use the metal detector.
I'm gonna use it on your penis. Like Garbo. Wow, perfect. Tell you what, it risk surgery leaving an evidence trail. So then I ask, where is that bullet now? I think it's unlikely Von Carbo perform surgery on himself.
And only caramel. Ah! You don't mean.
There's a possibility that the bullet is still inside Von Carmen.
Where in the world is Miles Von Carmen? Is that even possible? For all these years? I mean, it might have drifted and caused him some pain in his shoulder.
Well, that's one way to find out. Drop your pants. Well, I gotta use this metal detector. Von Garbo. I'm gonna run this over you and see what
I'm gonna run my fingers over your body.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. He's nervous.
Drop your pants, put your hands against
He's
the wall.
nervous. He's nervous. You refuse? But refusing this means you acknowledge that the bullet is still inside you. You acknowledge that I'm still inside you. From here, I have a very large penis. I can fuck you from the other room. Order, order, order.
Well, I'll take a number 2, large fries.
I will hit you with my giant dong.
You're on the prosecutor, the bent over a cough.
That's how they check for hernias, and that's also how they check if you have contraband in your asshole. They make you squat and cough.
I had a friend who asked the doctor why he had to turn his head and cough.
Yeah.
And the doctor is like, so you're not coughing in my face.
Right.
That's why.
Can the next game be less reading and more gameplay, please?
This is gameplay. This is all the gameplay.
It's a fucking visual novel. What the fuck do you mean?
This is the best gameplay ever.
I forgot what I was gonna say. I was gonna say something.
Well, the best request, while we be allowed to use a metal detector.
The last time I got a hernia check, the doctor was chatty, and I did not like it. The man was holding my balls, and I was like, "So how you doing? You know, what's going on?" I've got like my dick in my hand because he doesn't move your dick. You have to move it out of the way for him. So I've got my dick in my hand, just out of the way. He's got his hand on my balls, and I'm turned. He's like, cough. So, how was your day today?
Did he catch last night's baseball game?
It was like, I don't want to talk. I just want you to take your hands off my balls, please.
Sir, can we please just finish up?
Can we just keep going, please?
That there's not a bad lump in there, please. I'm not comfortable with this.
What, Dylan? You don't like when we do voices? I kind of like doing these games.
Tough, Dylan. It's more now. We're gonna do Danganronpa 3 just for you.
Oh, he's excited now.
Oh gosh, no. Fuck that. So not happening. No, I just want Dylan to shit his pants a little.
You're gonna love the Kuma kids.
No.
Oh, the Kuma Cubs. Sorry,
No.
the Kuma Cubs.
No.
There's 6 of them. And they all look like Monokuma with different colored hair.
I hate Danganronpa so much. So fucking much. We do actually have all the spin-off ones to do too.
Well, I mean, I feel like we missed so many spin-off ones already. Like, we don't have to.
That's where you draw the line.
Yep. Main games only. Main games only. I'm a purist. I'm a purist. I believe that if it wasn't in the main games, then it's not important.
God damn it. I hate you. Fucking hate that shit so much. I still see people online who are like, Pokemon Legends Arceus is not canon and not mainline game. And it's like, what?
Aren't they all canon? I
mean, they're not all canon, but that is like straight up canon.
Uh-oh. Dylan disagrees.
It's freaking hilarious. It is straight up canon, Dylan. Interesting time for a conversation. Yeah, I would not want to have a conversation with my doctor if he was holding my ball.
Yeah, no, I didn't. I was pretty uncomfortable about it, but it wasn't for a very long time. But it was, longer than it had to be, because he wanted to have a conversation.
It is not a spin-off game. All the legends are canon and mainline. That was said by freaking Game Freak. Straight up said by Game Freak.
I know some Game Freaks that mainline. He was looking for an excuse, Muffin.
Hot.
What, you think mainline? You think doing drugs is hot?
Hot. I mean, it makes you hot.
Sometimes, yeah. Sometimes it makes you really hot, then really cold, and then you die.
I mean, not always. Sometimes. Not
If you get Narcan, it's fast enough. Apparently, you shouldn't give like an entire dose of Narcan. Not the spray. The spray you're supposed to do, but like you're not supposed to like load someone up with like Narcan if you're like injecting them like the whole thing right away, because it makes them vomit. It makes them really nauseous. It wakes them up and then they throw up.
My brain is only just going to Pulp Fiction.
Say, if you're okay, say something. Something.
But that was adrenaline, right?
Yeah, that was epinephrine directly to her chest. Directly to her heart. Which they say you shouldn't do either, by the way. Because you damage your heart when you do that.
I'm quite sure that size of a needle probably would have killed her.
piercing your heart at all is usually a bad idea.
Yeah.
I can't be suspended the time and the HIPAA.
All statute of limitations runs out on this case today.
So, why was this brought up at all, though? Because, like, if On Karma just left it, nothing would have happened. The case would have been thrown out. He would have never been found to be a murderer. And then the statute of limitations would run out and he wouldn't have to worry about being called up to court again.
I don't know. Because he hates Edgy that much?
I guess it's a vendetta against his dad, because his dad proved him
know.
wrong.
None of it makes sense. It's all dumb.
It's all dumb.
It's just entertainingly dumb. Unlike Danganronpa, which is just bad dumb. Well, was you who said we had to end it right here, right now.
Right here, right now. Enough! I permit the use of the metal detector. You are both children, and that's me saying this. I need you to stop and give me a banana. I don't know why I think he just really likes bananas. He just seems like a guy who's like really into bananas.
We've already confirmed this. He's canon. He just loves bananas.
Mr. Von Karma, you will submit yourself for testing.
I feel like he's also like the type that would eat the peel.
He just
No, he separates it. He eats the inside.
Oh, he eats the peel
then
separately?
He eats the
Ew.
peel afterward.
Okay, and I don't think I'm off base with this. When you eat a kiwi, do you eat it with the flesh on, with the peel on, or do you peel it?
Well, first off, I don't eat kiwis. Second, the one and only experience I've ever had with kiwis is that time that we made the strawberry kiwi beer for Jen and Pam.
So you peeled them.
And we were sitting in my parents' kitchen going, what do we do with kiwis? And we were all trying to figure out what to do with the kiwis and how to cut them up.
Apparently people eat the peel.
Started ripping them.
Apparently people eat the peel, and that's crazy to me.
Ugh.
I don't need nut hair in my fucking mouth when I'm eating a kiwi. Just peel it.
Kiwis were the ones that were like super slimy, right?
Yeah, you peel them, they're really slimy. Okay. They're kind of hairy and gray, and then you peel them and they're like really green and slimy. And very delicious. I like them a lot.
Yeah, I think I can honestly say I've never had a kiwi. Like after that day, I tried the kiwi that day, so I know what the taste is.
Oh,
so
brown. They're like a brownish gray, I guess. But why would you eat the peel? I don't know. This is apparently a thing that people do, and I've never heard about it. And then apparently there's fights on the internet with people who are like, well, you're supposed to definitely eat the peel, and there's people that are like, no, you never eat the peel, and it's like, what the fuck? No one eats the fucking peel, but then it's like, well, everybody eats the peel. No, everyone doesn't eat the peel.
Eating a whole kiwi with the skin on increases its fiber content by a whopping 50% more than if you eat it without the skin.
Yeah, it also makes it more disgusting.
Health.
Would you eat Viking's ass hair? It's the same thing. Monsters.
Listen. Who says I have ass hair?
He nares that shit.
Damn right.
And he douches when I come over.
No, I just tell you though. What?
That's why my dick stinks every time I go over. That's fucking weird.
Let's see. According to several researchers, kiwi skin is safe to consume and contains loads of vitamins, nutrients, and antioxidants. Something about E. coli fruits nutrition intake by 30-50%. Kiwi. The skin of the green kiwi is dark and rough, earthy flavor. Yellow
It
kiwi
just sounds like someone. It just sounds like someone describing a dick. It's dark and rough and has an earthy flavor.
Kiwi skin has vitamin E and fiber.
I think Viking does have ginger ass hair. I think he does. It's like his beard. He's got
also contains vitamin C, potassium, and magnesium.
Okay, I get it. There's reasons to eat it, but do people routinely eat it?
Benefits: good for the heart. May prevent colon cancer.
This is not answering the question.
May benefit pregnant mothers.
Revert to previous statement.
Calorie diet.
I'm putting on aviators because I have a pair of aviators sitting here.
I hate you just because you have them.
I needed a pair of sunglasses, and my uncle was like, "Hey, I got these as a gift in AC." I was like, "Okay, cool," and they're apparently pretty nice sunglasses.
When eating a kiwi, should you eat the skin too? The top comment. We're talking about the fruit, right?
What else would we fuck? Are you talking about like a kiwi, like someone from New Zealand? Like, what do you mean?
You know, there's a bird too, right?
And the kiwi, yeah, there's right. Fair, the bird.
I like that. That's immediately where your brain goes. Is cannibalism.
I was thinking more of a sex joke about eating out a kiwi, but you went to cannibalism, so.
Sir, you immediately went to humans, not the bird.
He's more of a carrot bottom. So Viking, what do you have? Do you have red ass hair?
Like I said, who says I have ass hair, bitch? You know what? I don't. If I was ever to eat kiwis again, I don't think I'd ever eat the skin. And my pure reasoning behind it is not even just as gross. Is that it seems like a lot of people on Reddit eat the skin, and people on Reddit
are wrong.
Idiots. So I would never eat the skin purely because of the fact that people on Reddit say that's good for it.
I found the remnants of the other bubble gun. Cut in half.
My gosh.
You want a pin from
line?
Nick, what does this mean?
Well, but we have to give it a shot.
Right here. Ow!
Yay. Well, you can get like 90% of your information. No, I don't. I do my best not to click on Reddit. Reddit is full of fucking idiots. I do my very best to never click on like Reddit posts.
It reacted. Something's right in Celine's shoulder. The blood!
Oh! What the fuck, Carmo?
You! It was you!
I miss that.
Oh.
It is a bit of my city. However, it had nothing to do with it.
Well,
I was trying to say right before the DS69 incident. Yep, that's what I'm telling you. I claim that the bullet in my shot has no relation to DS69, and yeah, no other proof. I say so, I win. I get home with my bullet. I was born with this bullet.
But Von Karma, can you prove that?
I have to, I tell you, proof. And I'm against it, anything.
Yes, you are.
Oh, what must... Oh, no.
Nope.
No, he proved that you have something in your shoulder that's probably a bullet. You have to prove that it's not the bullet, or we could get an x-ray. We could do surgery. We could...
Yeah, let's do surgery, because penis off.
Mr. Wright, I don't know what to do in this situation. Can you prove it? Can you prove that the bullet in Von Karma's shoulder was from the DL6 incident?
Yeah, man, damn, this is evidence. I took it.
That's because you took it out of the records room yesterday. Well, why don't you say that in court? There's cameras. There's got to be cameras there, and there's probably a sign-in log, and people saw him in there.
I saw my name. I saw your name. That's fine. You can't convince me of any kind.
You've never produced proof of anything. So what the fuck are you talking about?
My proof is what I say. I was right.
I'm living my own truth.
Sorry, Mr. Right. I read. Fuck you.
All was one. Oh, sorry, Mr. Caramel.
Tie him down and do surgery in the courtroom.
Whiskey like they did back in the day. No, he gets no whiskey.
No, he gets ether.
Penis.
He gets ether.
Ether.
It beads up and it just put an ether mask on him and let him die slowly.
So think one of my favorite history things is I think it was Stonewall Jackson, right? He was shot in the ass and then he died.
I can't remember.
I believe it was him, and like his famous last words were like, "Carry on, men, march forward." And it sounds like all this really patriotic, that like he was giving orders to his men to like march on and fight on his deathbed. When in reality, he was given heavy amounts of whiskey and heroin.
Nice.
And he was literally tripping his fucking brains out, thinking that he was on the field. So he was giving orders, thinking that he was fighting.
He actually died from an OD.
That may have been a possibility because he was only shot in the ass. So he, I believe he died from an infection because obviously during that time frame we didn't use soap. But yeah, yeah. His final patriotic words was because he was tripping balls. Our girls one day away from freedom. Well, you see, I have proof.
Do we? We have proof of this?
Well, what I thought you would dig your own grave trying to convict Edgy. I can link that bullet in your shoulder to the DO69 incident.
Can we?
My final proof.
I think the game is assuming we know a lot more about the case than you think we do.
No, let me save. Let me save.
We have 2 shots. So after we fail on the first one, we can. I don't think it's the bullet. I don't think it's the gun. Oh, the bullet taken from Gregory's heart? No, that wouldn't work. I also just ripped major ass.
I hate you.
And it's a very good possibility he got picked up on the microphone.
Gosh damn it.
One bullet in his heart. The murder weapon was fired twice. Court bailiff trapped in elevator with Edgeworth's memory loss due to oxygen deprivation after his arrest. Fiance Polly Jenkins committed suicide. No, that's not going to work. We are holding a parrot and a person, a dead person, in our pocket.
In our butt.
Oh, sorry, it's a photograph. Sorry. Who's Robert?
Wow.
Open that one. I don't remember who Robert is.
We can.
What's that second file on the right? Oh. We just checked that one, didn't we? I don't think so. Try it. Try it and then save, and then we'll have one shot, and we'll just go back and forth in the one shot. That's a bullet. Were we right?
I think we were. How? Well, the bullet yells in the DL69 incident. Lives was taken from the heart of the victim, Mr. Gregory Edgeworth. The light that gets closer to its friends, it starts to glow a bright glow.
It hums and whistles a
that's how
tune.
we know.
Woo-hoo! Interesting.
Once
Bag
we-
of holding, I assume.
Once we have all 3 of the bullets, then we can call on the bullet dragon, and he'll grant us a wish. The bullet is preserved quite nicely, with all the ballistic markings intact.
Ballistic markings.
I mean, how is this gonna help us?
I don't know.
Well, you may recall the Durham came up in the first trial 2 days ago.
Ballistic markings are the fingerprints of a weapon. All bullets fired from a gun are marked with that weapon's unique pattern. By examining the markings, you can tell which weapon fired the bullet. It's quite accurate.
Okay, are we gonna do surgery?
So, right, what are we doing?
Out?
Right, what are we comparing it to?
Well, you have 2 bullets in our possession. One, the bullet removed from Gregory Edgy's heart. Well, other, Mr. Von Carmel, is the bullet buried in your shoulder. We could analyze both bullets, like if the markings match. Right now?
You wanna fucking open him up right now?
because this is a multiple day type of thing, and then it would be past 12 and
it depends on how
you
deep.
know.
It depends on how deep it is and how fast they can get a surgeon.
Yeah, and a ballistics expert.
They got one on
Because you can't
on
just have
retainer.
any random dick come out there just to,
This is
fill
Jerry
us
from
both
down the
up.
street. Jerry from down the street will do it. The parrot will do it.
Well, you will know that both bullets have been fired from the same gun.
I'm saying I want to
Jerry,
stab
same pistol.
Von Karma. That's what I'm saying. I want to stab Von Karma.
Yes, let's do that. Larry same pistol, in other words, a murder weapon that killed Gregory Edgy. Von Garble, Leo will let us remove the bullet from your shoulder. And we'll compare the ballistic markings of those on this bullet. To solve this case once and for all, well, Mr. Von Garble, no.
That made us win? Are you fucking kidding me? That scream! I've heard that scream before.
That just so happens to be the fucking scream.
Wait, I know. Help! I can't breathe. Quiet! I said quiet. You ain't making this any easier. Stop breathing my air. I'll stop you. Stop breathing my air. Get away. Get away from my father. It's that scream I heard in the elevator 15 years ago.
That's the scream you've been hearing in your... No wonder it's been a nightmare.
Yeah, right.
Damn.
Jeez. Von Karma, it was you who screamed. Mr. Von Karma? Why do they always end up doing this in this game? I don't understand. They always freak out when they're caught.
I missed the cat girl.
So, it was you. Otherwise, pizza's ordering out for you.
My brain just honestly went back to the fucking My Dress Up Darling, where they made a comment saying everyone loves bunny girls.
I found out about a new local chicken place that's in the same city as I'm seeing Fall Out Boy on Tuesday. And well, it sounds like you're getting
nice.
chicken.
Yeah, chicken. Spicy chicken. Ugh. Know how to make chicken so hot it'll burn your cock off.
Love it.
Yeah, that sounds like a good chicken place. Oh, jeez, what the fuck?
Just let him go. Let him kill himself.
Yeah.
Keep going.
Okay. If I hit me in the thing about it, and you understand my sins and this, I pay you, my bed, that's you.
15 years earlier.
Sit past the kid inside.
Von Karma, it's not like you made this make this kind of error. I never would have thought that Edgeworth would be the one to catch you.
I can't.
I'm sorry, but you will have to be penalized. I've covered for you in the past, but not this time. It was the shock like none had ever known. Oh, it's you. You can't damage what's not there, Wins.
Ugh.
Just like every day, my eyes. Hey, baby, I like how I said that's a better. Maybe I have a pizza and a heat. I need it, daily. Back.
Bam.
Give it back. And baby, get it, Mr. Carter. He died. Then he said him. Then he said him, and baby, he is a bear. Elephant! I'm a perfect crab. Stupid bear. He was welcome to the elevator. Stop you. Judge!
What? I was paying attention. Mr. Von Karma, I will shoot you now. Very well. For a bunch of pixels in a game, he's kind of a pompous douche. It's true. And
Just kind of? Just kind of.
it appears that we have come a very, very long way to the end of this maze. 15 years later, Mr. Miles Edgeworth. Yes, Your Honor. You are innocent. You are innocent. Why did you blame yourself in the first time? You have stretched this case out for another 3 hours that I could have been eating tons of bananas in my underwear. With chocolate.
Not wearing pants. He's definitely not wearing pants right now.
Give him the brazen bowl, yeah.
Oh, the brazen bowl.
I didn't know the creator of the brazen bowl was the first one to be used in the brazen bowl. That's a horrible way to go. Cooked.
Yeah.
With a tube so people can hear you scream.
And it just sounds like a boar. Bull. It's on fire.
Ugh.
You can say a line? Yeah. Say that fucking line, bitch.
As you said, it was all a nightmare. Yes, Your Honor. This court finds the defendant, Mr. Miles Edgeworth, not guilty.
Yay!
I
Confetti time!
always forget this confetti. That is all. This court is finally fucking adjourned.
Being burned alive is the absolute last way I want to go. If I had to pick a way, I'd pass.
Oh yeah,
being lit on fire, it's not fun. Been there, Muffin.
I've never lit you fully on fire. I may have gotten you close to being lit on fire. I've never lit you on fire.
No, close enough. Kick boxes of fire at my face.
I did kick a flaming box at you, yes. December 28th, 5:38 p.m., District Court, Defendant Lobby number 2. We've said this story. We were burning a box, and I said, hey, who wants to play soccer? And just kicked it. And Viking was there.
Yep.
It was a big box.
Just
It was a big box.
Who wants to play soccer? And then he kicks it before anyone can respond. And it flies towards me and Pam and almost hits us both in the face.
Nick, we did it!
Because Muffin.
Did you see his face? Fun Kermit looked even paler than usual.
Oh, sorry.
Fun Kermit looked even paler than usual.
Well, go to school. What are you doing? Go.
He's pretending to be all cool, but inside you crushed him, Nick. You fucking crushed that piece of shit. You should fucking go in there and kick him in the nuts, too.
Oh, what's wrong with you, Maya? My grandpa almost lit me on fire one time when I was a little boy. Oh, gosh.
A friend of mine lit me on fire once. I was graduation night. So 2005. We were
Years ago.
DeVito. We were at DeVito's house. We were
Oh yeah, that's right. You were across the street.
so I was at a friend's house, and we were drunk because I had just graduated. DeVito was a year above me, so it didn't, he was just celebrating with us. It was me and another friend who had graduated. And we were smoking out in his driveway, and we were playing with lighter fluid, as you do. And he kind of just trailed it up my leg, and my leg caught completely on fire. We put it out fairly quickly, but I had some pretty gnarly burns on my leg, and then I proceeded to wrap that in electrical tape and paper towels, continued to play beer pong, and then I woke up the next morning and I had like pus drooling out of my leg. It was nice. It healed very well, actually, just minimal to no scarring actually on my leg, which is cool.
Huh, that's good.
But it did
I
burn
have
the first
never-
layer of skin off my leg.
I have never lit anyone on fire. I have poisoned people. But I have never lit a person outside of myself. I have not lit anyone outside of myself on fire.
I used
I
to
love fire. I would never abuse it.
when I was a kid and hanging out at the mall. I used to take a bottle as we were hanging out with the cool kids by the by the court, but outside the food court outside, by the stairs.
The homeless guys.
No, it was kids our age, but it was all the kids with like makeup and shit on, and it was like Frankie,
Yeah.
VP,
Yeah.
that group, and we were hanging out and we would get drunk, we'd have like little bottles at the mall, and we were kind of hanging out, and I would take a Bic lighter and fill the bottle, an empty bottle, with it, and then light the tip and then spray it at people. And it just makes a harmless fireball. It doesn't really hurt nobody.
You see, Muffin's the one who lights people on fire. Not me. I just sit down and light things on fire and enjoy it. Muffin's the one who lights people on fire.
I gotta say, I'm impressed.
Oh, I was pretty close.
No, it wasn't.
I was sure we had it.
We didn't have to do that at all.
I know, I was on the verge of tears the whole time myself.
You didn't look like it. You looked like you were being condescending and didn't give a shit.
When were you crying?
But now I know it's all just a good memory.
How was any of that good memory not with that look on your face? What's wrong with you?
That look is a little, aren't you 17?
Oh, well, it's finally over, Edgy.
Right.
Oh, it is. I know it's right. Well?
I'm not sure how to say this, but
I know, try. Thank you, master.
Oh, no, go away, Maya.
why does she do that look? I don't understand.
Go sit in the car, Maya.
I see.
Go sit in the car.
The venue oversells every night, and it turns into a crowd crush situation every single night. Oh, fun.
That sounds awesome and metal as fuck. How many people are gonna die?
I've never played Borderlands Drift.
I could grass and finish up Borderlands 2. Nice, Drift. Are you going to 3 now?
Are there 3 of them?
The 4th one's coming out soon.
Holy shit.
And then there's spin-offs, too.
Thank you, Rat.
And a prequel? Yeah, I think there's a prequel.
Well, we all know prequels are always really good.
Oh, welcome! I mean, listen, if you're gonna ask me which one I'd rather want is the Star Wars prequels or the new sequels, I'm taking the prequels any fucking day. Any day now, comparatively.
I saw the first sequel. It was all right.
Yeah, and that's the only one that's all right. The other 2
I wouldn't pay.
trash.
I wouldn't pay to see it again.
I would pay to have not seen the 2nd and 3rd one, and I didn't even pay for them because I just downloaded them. They were a waste of time. At least the prequels had some entertainment, and Natalie Portman.
Yeah.
Yeah. and sand. At least the prequels were meme quality, okay? There was a lot of good memes that came out of the prequels. Just no good things that came out of, like, these sequels.
Jar Jar Binks was a good thing. He's not a stereotype at all.
At least they didn't try to say that they could drop bombs in space.
They wouldn't drop. They'd float.
You tell that to Disney, because that was an entire plot point in the second sequel movie of where they open up bay doors in space and bombs dropped out of it.
I mean, it depends on how close you are to the planet. I mean,
they weren't.
Oh.
It was bad. There was also something about animal rights and gambling. I'm still confused on what any of that had to do with the plot. Still confused on how any of that played into the plot of the second movie.
I'm still confused as to how you're a person.
So am I. There is a whole Princess Leia surrounding herself in the Force and flying through space. And I think the most unforgivable thing about the second sequel movie for me is that it has one of the best fucking, like, murder scenes of all the movies. Of them using hyperspace to blow through another ship. Like, that was badass and amazing in cinema. But that
Cowboy
was
Bebop did that.
Only 15 seconds of the movie, and the rest of it was absolute hot trash. Ugh. Force Awakens is a good... Wait, Force Awakens was the first one, right? In the sequel?
The one... I saw the one where you had Rey and she finds... What's his name? Sister fucker.
Yeah. Force Awakens was the first one in the sequel. And yeah, that was a good...
But it was all...
movie.
My thing was...
remake of Episode 4.
Yeah, it was kind of it. There was a lot of just remaking shots of.
Yeah, like that's the only reason it was good, was because they took Episode 4 and remade it and updated it to today. When they decided to branch off and make their own actual stories, it went to shit. Gosh, it went so bad. And then, yeah. Oh, hey, guess what, guys? Emperor Palpatine's actually still alive, and he's cloned, and he's making clones of himself. And,
Again?
And, yeah, that's literally how it ends. It ends with Emperor Palpatine is actually still alive and is cloned so that he could run the Empire again from the shadows. And then he has a new clone army going out to kill everyone. I think by worst. I think the part that I hate the most about the third sequel is that it starts with a mysterious message rang out across the galaxy.
A mysterious benefactor.
And everyone race to translate and find where it comes from. And then they have shots of, like, Kylo Ren going to different places, all this. And, like, they give this, like, backstory to, you know, progress the story of the movie.
The reveal of Kylo Ren did make me laugh.
It did, yeah. But the second movie literally had no... Like, you could actually not watch the second sequel and actually understand what goes on in the third one, because the second sequel did not progress the overall story. It had no progression. It was pointless. It was shit. And you could skip it. So, because they fucked up so badly, the beginning of the third movie, they did, like, this weird, like, backstory thing in the first 5 minutes, which actually sounded really cool and should have been the second movie, and should have been expanded on and turned into its own movie of the Sith and the Jedi, like, racing to try to find the signal and understand where it is, and going to different planets and, like, find, like, that sounded really cool, and they put it as a 5-minute thing to be able to jumpstart the story again because they fucked up so badly in the second one. And
I stopped listening to you like 20 minutes ago.
I don't fucking care. I'm just ranting because of how angry that movie makes me.
I've literally been playing with hoses for the bubble gum.
It is. It's so bad.
Star Wars in general, besides 4 movies, they're not good movies overall, just have good scenes here and there. I like the original 3.
I actually don't care much for Empire Strikes Back. I know
that was good.
A lot of people love that movie.
A New Hope was good.
A New Hope is one of those movies where it's like, for me, it's like Jaws. Where when I sit down and I think about the movie, I'm like, it was a good movie. I really enjoyed it. But then when I sit down and actually watch it, I get bored because I forgot how much of the movie is literally just talking and beach shots.
I like the first. I love Jaws 1 and 2.
And that, like,
and I mean,
in
Jaws 3D. It was a tour de force. State of the art 3D. I mean,
I'm just talking about the original Jaws. The part that everyone really remembers is like the last 10 minutes of the movie, of them on.
No, I like the whole family dynamic and learning. Like,
yeah, I can't even fucking remember a family dynamic of that movie because, like, my brain goes to the nostalgia part of them, like, on the boat, and I just kind of blanked out the rest of the movie of them just talking. Same with Empire or episode 4, where my brain just kind of goes, haha, fun space battle. And then I realized that was literally the last 10 minutes of the movie. But I do like it. Just, didn't care for,
I'm more of a Star Trek guy.
I like 6 better. Return of the Jedi was my favorite. And Rogue One. Oh gosh, Rogue One was good, even though there was a lot of problems with that. Like Empire, Sith, New Hope, Force Awakens in full. Otherwise, I like scenes from the rest of them and can respect the movies, but I don't think they're good movies. I don't respect you, Dylan. No, I'm kidding. The only sequel that I like.
Hey, I have a beer.
I do not respect the other 2.
There's been a beer sitting next to me for like ever.
Drink it, you whore.
Well, it's not enough.
Well, pee in it and then drink it.
That's not how that works. You can't recycle alcohol by drinking your own urine.
How do you know? Have you tried?
Yes.
Well.
No, I have not.
Ew, that's disgusting. What's wrong with you?
Hey, urine's good for your eyes.
No, it's not. You're welcome.
I think you could have done better than that.
Sorry, I'm not good at this sort of thing. God usually does it for me.
You got a lot to learn, Edgeworth.
Well, What did I tell you? Get in the car.
Why? Why would those eyes? She's got you there. Whoop!
Jeez.
Amazing, pal. You pulled through just like I thought you would. I'll never forget this. I owe you one, pal.
You know, you could have, like, offered evidence or done something, like, if you were really worried.
Actually did your job.
And tonight, let's party. Dinner's on me. Like, literally, I'm going to take off my clothes and we're going to have sushi. Pal. Yeah, my salary went down a bit this month. But who cares?
It reminds me of Ruby Red.
Jeez.
You can call me Ruby. See, Mr. Edgeworth, you should take a lesson from Detective Gumshoe.
So, like, that would have been... What's with the eyes?
That's how you say thank you.
No, Maya, go away. Go away.
I see. Annoying people are always like, this is the way, like, shut the fuck up. Wait, what?
This is the way.
Oh, this is the way.
I fucking love Mando. Bite your tongue, Dylan. Baby Yoda is adorable and beautiful and take all my fucking money.
Isn't his name like Yago or something?
Yaga?
Yagu, Yugu, Gugu, Gaga.
Grogu.
Yeah.
Yago.
I don't know. Something like that. I never watched the series.
I feel like that was a character from Futurama.
Yago.
Yago.
Yago the yogurt queen.
Amazing sci-fi show, Futurama.
Oh, amazing. I agree.
Amazing. One of the best. I think better than Star Wars and Star Trek.
I disagree with that, but I'd still like Futurama a lot.
Then you're wrong. Futurama.
I see.
Futurama is also one of the only shows that ever get time travel right.
Listen, if you shoot yourself at the sun and you go and you wrap yourself around the back of the sun, you will go back in time. You will go back in time. As long as your shields can hold and you're going at warp 9.5, or no, it's 9.7.
You would die.
Actually, no, they went 10 on the way back, and then they did 9.7 on the way forward. 9.1! 9.2! Oh, maybe it was 9.3. Yeah, it was 9.3 warp. I'm talking about the fourth movie.
Futurama is one of the best shows.
I love Jurassic Park. I don't like that they fucking did anything more with Jurassic Park. I liked that they stopped at 3 movies and then they just kind of came back and really fucked up the series.
I think they should have stopped at 2.
Fair. Actually, I think they should have skipped 2 and just released 3. I think 2 is worse than 3, to be completely honest.
I think 3 was one of the worst movies ever.
I disagree. I like Ian Malcolm. And his...
Malcolm's not in the 3rd movie.
Oh, I'm confusing them. Yes, then yeah,
You're thinking of the 2nd movie, which is Ian
Yeah,
Malcolm.
then throw out 3. Yeah, throw out 3.
The 3rd one is Grant. 3rd one is the one with Grant waking up.
Oh yeah, that one was shitty. That was stupid.
Wake up.
And the premise of that movie was
plot
the
of a T-Rex with a phone in its belly.
They also had the whole thing where they thought he was Ian Malcolm, and they kept confusing him with Ian Malcolm, which is so stupid. It was such a bad movie. Yes, you're right. 3 was bad. Yeah, yes.
3 was bad. Really
Lost
bad.
World was good. I liked Jurassic Park. The Jurassic Park 1 was amazing. Jurassic Park was amazing.
Jurassic Park 1 is it's the best. It's absolutely the best. 2, I enjoy 2, but I will rip apart
World, Dylan, you
parts
don't.
of 2.
World is garbage. World is trash.
I
hated it.
I like World.
I absolutely hated it. I think it was stupid.
World was entertaining. The second World was the only
Didn't
good
bother.
part. The only good part about the second World was the whole beginning when they were on the island. After they left the island and goes to the mansion, it's just absolute shit. And I will always get pissed off at the fucking line, "They're like me." Fuck off, kid! You're a clone. Congratulations. I'm happy. The dinosaurs are clones. You don't run around and eat people, child. They do. That doesn't mean that you gotta open up the garage door and let them out into fucking
When
Midwest.
Disney was opening, if the Pirates of the Caribbean ride broke down, the pirates didn't eat people. That's from the first Jurassic Park.
Yes, and it's fucking perfect. First one's perfect.
I hated World. I hated it. I did not even bother with the second one. I thought it was stupid pandering bullshit.
Oh, then don't even watch the third one because it's literally all just pandering. Like, the storyline for the third one is really bad.
If they could have made something interesting, like a whole new storyline or something, but they didn't. They had a loosely based love story wrapped around pandering for the first movie. That's what World was.
I think my problem with all the World movies right now, is that they're not dinosaur movies anymore. They're turning into kaiju movies, and I don't like that.
They connect the two by the guy, one of the controllers, having one of the original Jurassic Park shirts from the first park.
No, it's all canon now. Third movie clarified that they're all canon.
It's stupid. That's stupid.
Yeah, Jurassic World 3 has now clarified that every Jurassic Park movie is canon in the Jurassic World timeline, because in World 3 they make a reference to Ellie's husband from the third movie, and they make reference to the third movie, and she's now divorced, which allows her to have that whole love scene and stuff. But yeah, no, they are all canon. I believe they also made a reference to Jurassic World 2, if I'm correct, against Malcolm. I think they made a reference to Sarah somewhere. I can't remember.
I think Jeff
believe they
Goldblum
did
should
make
be
a
in
reference
every
to his
movie.
daughter. Jeff Goldblum is a fucking amazing actor. I do love him.
I love Jeff Goldblum as a person. I hope it never turns out that he was ever a bad person.
I really fucking wish you didn't say that.
I really like him, and I think he's a gem of a person, and he played an amazing Zeus, and Chaos should never have been canceled. Did you ever watch Chaos, Viking?
No, now I'm just looking up Jeff Goldblum controversy.
You should watch Chaos. You would like it. Is Jeff Goldblum the guy in Tropic Thunder? I never saw Tropic Thunder, so I could not tell you if he was in it. I don't think he was in it. I think that would have been something.
No, that's Robert Downey Jr. I'm guessing.
I feel like I would have heard if Jeff Goldblum was in Tropic Thunder.
No.
Tropic Thunder did not appeal to me.
Not in that.
I didn't think Tropic Thunder looked that good.
Tropic Thunder. Actually, one of my favorite things right now is, so Disney Plus released Ironheart, which is a Marvel show, and it's based around basically a girl. I mean, I'm not sure how the show goes because I haven't watched it yet, but comic-wise, she gets like Iron Man stuff. She makes her own suit, and she becomes like the new Iron Man.
Mm-hmm.
And from what I've heard, the show is fantastic. But because the main girl is black, people on the internet are being fucking pieces of shit.
That's what they do.
Robert Downey Jr. has publicly like came out supporting her and being like she's a wonderful actress, wonderful person, it's an amazing show, and anyone who's saying like bad things is a racist piece of shit.
As you
but
do, as you should.
My favorite part is that there's a lot of people online who are taking like these pictures of Robert Downey Jr. and her and stuff like that, and going, it's really nice to see black people supporting black people.
Well, that's just fucked up. I mean, the point of that character was that he was being in Tropic Thunder, if I'm misunderstanding, because I never watched it, was that he was being so ridiculous.
You never watched Tropic Thunder?
Yeah, no, I did. I
watch it.
It didn't look interesting. I thought it looked stupid. But if I am not, if I'm not misunderstanding, the character Robert Downey Jr. was playing in Tropic Thunder was that he was supposed to be such a big method actor and so ridiculous that he dyed himself black, or like he tattooed it or whatever the fuck it was.
He had surgery.
Right.
He had skin surgery to make himself black. Yes, and he was a massive method actor who then believed that he was black. And
but it was supposed to be
like a running.
It was supposed to be a shot at like crazy method actors who don't understand what it's about.
The entire movie was just making fun of different types of.
I just didn't think it looked. I just didn't think it looked interesting. That's all.
Other people afterwards have taken the movie and said, "Oh, they're racist. The entire movie's racist." And
I mean, if you want to be really, if you want to be fair about it, any blackface is racist.
Yeah, but that would also be going and saying Mel Gibson is or not. Gosh, Mel
Gibson is very much a racist. Mel Gibson is very
racist because of Blazing Saddles, and that Blazing
Saddles
is a completely racist movie.
That's fair. That's fair.
There is in it, yes, but the movie is supposed to make fun of
it's so much
and
that it does. Yeah.
And Tropic Thunder is the same way. It's not a movie to be racist. It's a movie making fun of racists and making fun of method actors and stupidity of actors and stuff.
Right. You're right. No, you're right.
I just find it really funny that there's a lot of people who are posting and being like, it's really nice to see a black person supporting black people and stuff
That's
like
just
that.
See, that is racist.
Robert Downey Jr.
What they said right there is racist.
Apparently it can't be because practically everyone that's saying that is black. That is black Twitter that is saying that. So
hey, he got the card. Good for him. I mean, honestly, if anyone was gonna get it, I'd rather it be Robert Downey Jr.
Talk about a guy who had like a completely
like a 180 of his life.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
For Iron Man, like he would probably
be dead. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wasn't an Iron Man fan. I watched the first one, but I didn't enjoy it. I'm not a big Marvel movie fan.
I know. You've explained that before. I liked it. And I think
there's nothing wrong with that.
Like, it was directly in his like contract that if he did drugs again, that he would be kicked out.
Smart.
And he cleaned himself up and then created what we have today.
You know who I hope is not a shitback? that sounds like a racial slur. I don't know for what race, but it does sound like a racial slur. I hope I just forgot his name too. Ocean's 11, The Men Who Stare at Goats. George Clooney. I hope he's not a dick.
I mean, Ocean's 11 is a hard one. Like, I'm guessing George Clooney offered that, but I mean, there's a lot of big actors that were.
I know, but George Clooney, you guessed right. George Clooney was the one I was thinking of.
Because you said the goat one, like
Men Who Stare at Goats. Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, okay, I pretty sure there was only one connection there, and not Matt Damon.
It's definitely not Matt Damon.
And speaking of Ocean's 11, which one are we talking about?
Well, there was Ocean's 11, there was Ocean's 12, and there was Ocean's 13.
No, I'm talking about Ocean's 11. Which one? The original one, the remake one, or the George Clooney one?
Right. Fair.
There's 3 Ocean's 11.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. Yes, there was.
Yeah.
That was not an original franchise. You're right.
No.
They were. It was a remake of a remake.
Yeah, I like the remake. The second one.
I don't think I ever saw the original ones. I've only seen the Ocean's 11.
Either. I mean, I saw one of them that was black and white, and I actually liked the ending better than the George Clooney one, because the one older guy dies, and how did it go? They got stuck. Like their entire plan was that they threw all the money into the garbage, and then they took garbage trucks and then picked up the garbage and drove it out of town, and that's how they got the money out. But then they couldn't figure out how to get it across state lines, and then the older guy ended up having a heart attack and dying. So they took his coffin and they filled it with all of the money, because they were gonna ship the coffin back to his wife, which was she was on the East Coast, and then they were all gonna just go back over there and then take the money out of the coffin when they got there. And they were all at the funeral, and then the guy takes the coffin in the back, and one of them looks at the guy and is like, what are you doing at the coffin? And he's like, oh, the wife asked for cremation.
Uh-oh.
So and then they all look at each other, and then one at a time get up and just walk out of the church. And that's how the movie ends.
Lovely.
The only person who got money was the wife, because they took his share and mailed it to her.
Right.
So she made out, outside the fact that her husband died, but like they all lost. So I thought that was actually a really good ending, because they
didn't win,
thing,
right?
But they didn't win. Well, the George Clooney one, they romanticized
They won.
it.
Yeah.
And,
That's
hey,
fair.
he got the girl. They got the money. They took down the bad casino man and all this stuff. So not that I'm saying George Clooney one was bad. Love it, and we'll watch it if it's on TV. Truly do like that. And 2. But 2 was good.
I didn't like 13.
Sucked.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck 13.
I don't think it was like super bad, but I just it didn't gel with me.
Man. I mean, I thought 12 was entertaining. I wouldn't say it's
true.
Good. I thought it was just
True.
entertaining.
12's the one where 12's the one with Don Cheadle, right? As the explosives expert. Or is that 3?
I don't remember. Of course, now my brain is also confusing with Italian Job, which was fucking amazing. I love Italian Job.
It was okay. I thought it was hokey. I didn't
love it.
I didn't particularly like the original Italian Job. I'm not a big heist movie guy. Like,
Fuck yourself.
I do.
Speaker so loud it blows women's clothes off.
I did like, 'cause I like Jason Statham, a little bit. His later work is not exactly the best, but it really never changed. I think he would have been the perfect hitman. I don't know why.
Gosh, yeah.
I don't know why they hired the other dude to be Hitman and gave Hitman emotions, which he was not supposed to have. And
There was the Hitman movie.
yeah, it was terrible. It was trash.
That's like the Doom movie. It's just garbage.
But they had a first-person scene,
Yeah,
just like the
For
video
30
game.
for 30 seconds, and that was the best part of that movie. That was the best part of that movie. If you're going to watch the Doom movie, only watch that part because that's the only good part out of the entire thing.
And there's a lot of decent lore with Doom that they can use.
Well, it's also the fact that when that movie was being like hyped, originally they said the movie was in first person. The entire movie was supposed to be filmed first person.
That would have been too much.
And then they dumped it, and they made the shit that they have now. And they did the first person for 30 seconds as a freaking drug rush. But originally, they advertised it as a first-person freaking film, which fans were all about. We're like, oh, this is gonna be awesome. It's gonna actually be a freaking Doom movie. And then they fucked it up.
You're a Doom movie.
And absolutely butchered the actual lore for Doom. I mean, where was Doom Guy's rabbit that was killed? You need that.
I'm
you need
tired.
The rabbit to die, so that like he has a reason to hate demons and want to kill them.
I think the only reason I really got an Arduino was to hold it. I think they're adorable. Look at this thing. Look at this little thing. Look at it. There's a solder heart on the back that I just noticed today.
Oh.
You can't really see it. My camera won't. I have to refocus my camera. But there's a little solder heart on it.
Oh.
Arduino's great.
Do you wanna save here?
I mean, we might as well run out the scene and then save.
Okay.
Ahem. Ho whoop!
Oh, well, don't do that again.
I feel foolish.
Don't worry. Take a little at a time. You'll get used to it.
It's been 15 years since I've seen Edgeworth this unguarded. This is unguarded?
Apparently.
Hey, y'all. Ladder!
Y'all were great in there.
I know.
Yo, Edgeworth, congrats. Thank y'all very much. I knew you were innocent from the start, of course. Just look at you. You wouldn't stick your hand in the cookie jar even if there wasn't one there. Even if no one was there.
I talked about vagina.
You were the witness on the first day of the trial, weren't you? Yeah, well, let bygones be bygones. You tried to hook me up for murder, bro. Like, what the fuck?
What are you doing here now, Lava?
Who, me? I went back to college. How old are you? I gave up trying to be an investigative photographer pretty quick.
Really? That's still bad.
Huh?
Oh?
Isn't that the hot dog guy from the park?
Go?
It's over, Nick. My life is over.
What does that face Larry what happen now?
Oh, Nick, I'm not long for this world.
Oh, you look sick.
It's Keontae. She's going to live in Paris, Nick. Paris! She's leaving me behind. Should have seen that coming. Yo, Edgy, there you are. Yes, here I am. Rock me like a hurricane. Congrats, Edgy. Here's a little gift from me in celebration. Celebration? That's unusual for him. It's unusual for him to celebrate? Harry Butts, you come along tonight too. My treat, pal. Oh, thanks. Looking forward to it.
Yo, Nick. That's the suit that questioned me. When he says treat, that's not like please talk for prison food, right? Right?
All think you'll be fine, Larry.
I was gonna make a joke about him not liking cops too.
Jeez.
Right.
Oh, well.
That envelope that Harry gave me, it's got money in it.
Well, that's not that strange. People give money away and celebrate things.
I mean, that's a lot of money. Oh, it's $38. It's $38, right?
Oh, what a weird amount. I mean, it's not little, but it's not a lot either. Oh, $48 exactly.
Nick? Wasn't that the exact amount of lunch money that was stolen from Mr. Edgeworth in school?
Was it fucking Larry the whole time?
Yep.
$48? No. Oh, Larry, it was you piece of shit.
What are you so surprised about, right?
No.
Larry was absent that day from school, right? But that doesn't automatically rule him out as a suspect. You got a lot to learn, right?
What?
Think back to that day 15 years ago. Larry took the day off, but he was bored, so he came into school anyway.
What?
What? Then he saw the money lying there, and the rest is history.
I never was good at history.
What? Oh, Edgy, little they all know, did you?
I suspected. I just couldn't picture Larry protecting you like he did that day. Everyone else was saying that you did it. The whole class was against you, remember?
Oh, deal well.
This is longer than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah.
Right, you may not know this, but we used to have a saying back in school. Didn't we go to the same school?
Yeah.
When something smells, it's usually the butts.
I bet you have to be at your jobs to have a trial go on this long. This trial's never ending. I know.
Really, right? I'm surprised you didn't figure it out.
Well, this sure is an unexpected turn of events, eh?
Loudly?
Huh?
Well, she all told me.
Now, Nick, it was 15 years ago.
Oh, I want him to hang for this. Oh, no,
Duh.
friend of mine, he dies.
Don't you think the statute of limitations has run out for Mr. Edgeworth?
Maya, shut the fuck up, get in the car.
Saying anything with the statute of limitations is creepy.
Yeah, it is.
I'd say so, yes.
There you have it.
Oh, well, leave me. I became a defense attorney because of what you told them. I guess
Well-
I kiss Edgy.
Well, you have always been something of an insufferable emotionalist. What the
Wow.
fuck is an insufferable emotionalist? Are you fucking... well, you do have emotions.
Yeah, and you get worked up too easily too. Fuck you.
Now, lift up sentence for both of you. I'll kill you all in your sleep. I'll become a prosecutor. I'll murder your penises.
That same goes for... That's not his voice.
The same goes for me, only the other way around. For the longest time, I thought that I might have killed my own father. I thought I might be a criminal. I became a prosecutor in part to punish myself. If I had known the truth, I might have become a defense attorney after all. You know, the prosecutor's supposed to be there for, like, the truth as well.
No.
It's not supposed to be like one against the other. You're supposed to just be proving a truth.
No. It's one against the other. Fuck you. Loudly?
Want to switch, right?
No, I mean,
I already have a Switch too, so,
Oh.
Hey, y'all, line up. I'll take a photo. Hey, photo time. Let's go. Woo. After all that, dinner on me.
he's really like,
Dinner on me. Remember, dinner on me. Dinner on me.
Out on the town that night. We celebrate Edgy's newfound freedom. Even though Edgy himself was still in detention.
defendant. December 29th, 5:02 a.m., Wright & Co. Law Offices.
Okay, I'm stopping it here. This looks like it's gonna be a whole new thing.
Yes, it's a good idea. I'm tired. I'm not as tired as I thought I'd be. Because I was drinking out in the sun all day. And usually I'm headachy and tired. Today I wasn't. Good night, Dylan!
Yes, sleep time. Sleep time now. Night, Dylan!
Is that like a new TV show? Sleep time now!
Sleepy time! We got the EPs.
Are you an EP baby?
Where are we going? Who are we doing?
Quasar the Hero.
Okay.
Just because I kind of like their shtick. It's weird and off-putting. They are anime body pillow VTuber.
Okay. And what are they playing?
Surprise, surprise, Honkai Star Rail. The cliche of cliche.
You don't get to choose for like the next 3 weeks.
Listen, I don't know why you ask me every single time. I always say
Mondays.
you pick someone.
That includes Mondays. You don't get to choose for next 3 weeks.
We've rated Quasar the Hero before, by the way.
I know. All right, we're going. Quasar the Hero.
They're a Dakimakura VTuber.
Hopefully, we'll be back on Monday with Hasker.
Yes, I hope to be. It's my first day back at work since Tuesday, so we'll see.
Oh, gosh damn it. Well, I'll be back on Tuesday with Skyrim at least. Muffin, are you doing anything?
What's on Tuesday?
I don't know. Are you doing anything next week? Are you streaming? What are you streaming? Are you doing
I
Life is Strange?
I want to finish Life is Strange. Yeah.
Okay, when?
I don't know. Thursday?
Fine. Thursday. Muffin be on Thursday.
I almost shorted out my battery.
Oh my gosh, I hate you.
It's a lipo. It would have caused a